Here we go.
It's showtime.
Hey yo, are you in the market for some royalty-free, lit banging beats produced by industry producers who's worked with some of the industry's finest? Just go to www.chosenbeats.club. That's www.chosenbeats.club. Cause there you can get you a banger starting at $2. Yes, $2. That's www.chosenbeats.club. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah!
You see it. Grant 7 Painting and Coatings. Buy CustomPaint.com right now. For a limited time, use discount code NewYork10 or NY10 to get 10%. Yes, 10% off at BuyCustomPaint.com.
Yeah!
Right now, Katana Wraps. You can get everything you need for your vehicle. Splitters, side skirts, wicker bills, rear diffusers, wraps, full wraps, tire letters. Using discount code New York on selected products to get your discount.
What?
Also on Katana Wraps, you get 15. Yes, I said it. 15% off select items at Katana Wraps.
Okay!
Dance time, I got that heat, let's go.
It's showtime.
Yes, it's showtime. It's showtime. What up, y'all? What up? Welcome to New York City Live Podcast. He is him and he is I am him. Man, I see people coming up in here. I know notification went out a little slow today. I see him just now starting to really go out. So I see people coming in. We're going to start shouting out people while we up in here, man. Hopefully everybody has had a great day. It is a great, wonderful Wednesday. Hopefully everybody was able to get some fresh air. Hopefully everybody has been still quarantining for those that don't need to go out, and still wearing your mask and your gloves, and also washing your hands, and also clean off your phone. Please clean off your phone as you go out places, because stuff stick to it and you put it up to your face. You don't want that crap in your face. All right, we're going to start shouting out people in here. Like I said, the comments and everything come a little slow. There we go. Now they're starting to come through. It's coming through a little slow. I think YT is acting up today. But everybody smash the like button while you're in here. Definitely smash the like button, period, while you in here. Where my banners at? Here we go. There we go. Y'all, yes, welcome up in the building. Let's see who's up in here first. Milo, you up in first today? What up? He said, what up, people? Man, what up? Appreciate you rolling through. My dog Silverback in the building. I see you. Okay, now all the comments coming now. I see you. He said, what's up, Silverback? Yeah, shout out to everybody. Need to speak car reviews. I see you. What up, dude? What up? Man, appreciate you rolling through. Fast Scott on TV. What up? Smash the like button. Y'all hear him. Smash the like button while y'all up in here so we can get this live out there, because I know some folks going to roll in late. I know it. They're going to be rolling all late. Kendrick, what is up? He said, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm here watching New York Live. So what's up, man? Appreciate you rolling through. He all the way in L.A. Man, how's that weather in L.A.? I know that weather's nice out there. Here, it's kind of cloudy. We're going to get a bunch of rain off and on. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, what up, Milo? What up? What up, everybody in the building? What up? Okay, y'all. As everybody coming in the building, like I said, I know stuff is coming in slow. Mark Stanford in the building. What up, man? Appreciate you rolling through. Like I said, smash the like button. What up, Beauty392B in the building? Yes, sir. Appreciate you rolling through. For those that are not subscribed and not following your boy, go ahead and follow your boy, because once we get this 1K, we're giving this giveaway. I got a giveaway coming, and you do not want to miss it. You want to make sure you subscribe, because what I'm going to do is use the generator and just everybody subscribe to me that's in the live, and you will have to be in the live that day. I'm just going to randomly just let it go, and whoever it picked, they're going to be winning. That's how it's going to be. We're going to talk about that more as things go on. But as I see everybody get in the building, also I got to shout out. What up, TJ? I got to shout out TJ in the building. Y'all know TJ is he's on the ship. He's in the Navy. He's stationed. I forgot exactly where he's stationed at, but I told him I'm going to shout him out every live because he's going to catch the replay. Salute, TJ. We definitely appreciate for your services. Be right back. I don't know where you're going. What up, Red? What up? For y'all that don't know, this is Red. That's my dude right there. If y'all didn't know, he did a giveaway today. If y'all missed it, y'all could have got a whole stereo system for your car. I mean, a whole stereo system. If I had one more car to put it in, I would have bought me probably 2 or 3 more tickets to put it in. And man, shout out to you, Red. You're doing the damn thing over there. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started because my guy is ready to go. Oh, okay. I see all the IG stuff coming through. Everything coming through late today. Okay, y'all. Y'all just work with me because all the stuff's coming through late. Yeah, I see y'all in the building. I see you. Man, appreciate it. But y'all, welcome to the building. New York and Your City Live podcast for the very first time. AudioCat's in the building. What is up? What is up?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? Hope everybody's positive, dealing with all this stuff here, man. We're in the building here with New York, having a great time, just here doing our thing, man.
Yes, we definitely out here doing our thing. AudioCat, once again, thank you for taking the time to come through and bless the spot. Man, you're going to bear me today. It seems like all the comments are coming through late. I don't know if it's just because a lot of people are online today. I don't know what. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and just take our time. This guy went crazy on tickets. No risk, no reward. Yeah. That guy that won. I think he did go crazy on tickets. You said he bought like a handful. Man, what up, Royalty on 24s? I see you. I said, dang, maybe that's what I should have did. But I was like, I really don't need it. If I would have got it, to tell you the truth, I probably would have gave it away because every vehicle I got already has something in it, except for what I got coming up next, which I don't want to talk about. We're gonna wait because I got something good coming. Waiting on that Lamborghini giveaway. Oh man, now that I'm definitely buying a ticket for. I know that ticket's probably gonna be like $100 at least. I will buy 4 of those tickets.
I will buy multiple too. I would definitely do it too.
Black Battle Cat in the building. What up? If y'all didn't know, Black Battle Cat has been on here. Dang, that was what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago? Dang, time flying. Y'all definitely go check him out on here. Don't check it out now. Check out this live first. And you can go back because all my lives I do not erase. And yes, to the person in the Q&A, what up? Yes, this is live and uncut. This is live and raw. He said, good, because I want to ask AudioCat some questions. Good. Go ahead and start asking the questions because we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just making sure we ain't missing nobody.
What's up, real?
He said I was just talking to him.
I see it. I was talking. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. So, AudioCat, let's start all the way from the beginning. I already told you a lot of questions that everybody asked y'all, and the generator is still going. It's at 2:28 right now, and it's still going with questions. But we're gonna start with from the beginning. We're gonna start to how you got your start and how you ended up leaving NY. Yes, y'all, he's from New York like me, from the city. How you ended up leaving NY, ended up in Dallas.
So the way that it started, man, when I was younger, my brother's actually 5 years older than me. So we were born, both of us, in New York. We're from the Brooklyn area. I was just talking to him from the Seagull, which is Graham Avenue. That's where my whole family grew up from. When I was born, my brother was about to start school in New York. And for those that don't know New York, for the history, New York back in the day was a really rough place to grow up. It was really rough. It's not like you go to New York today and you see it. It's really a rough place. And my father had an opportunity to leave New York and go to California, actually, where we went. He ended up being in California. He had a job with Hughes Helicopters. He was an engineer for them for a little bit. And he had an opportunity to move. So we ended up moving to California before my brother started school. That was kind of the initiative for moving. And from there, went to Florida. I lived in California for 11 years, lived in Florida for 13, and now I'm here in Dallas. The purpose of Dallas was really for the ministry. My father's a pastor, and helping him in the ministry while we ended up coming up in Dallas. And truthfully, I don't regret it. I love Dallas, man. DFW, this is where I'm at, man.
And the craziest thing is I was like this close to moving to Dallas. It was like a choice. It was like here for this, and it was like Texas Instruments had hit me up about doing stuff. For those who don't know, I do IT as well, and it was like a toss up. And here, it just worked out more beneficial for here. But I'm not far from Dallas. I'm like in the middle. I can be in Dallas in 6 hours, that's nothing. I can roll down there at any time. And also, AudioCat. Before I even get even further, man, shout out to you, Rail, and the whole crew. Tony Snow. Yeah, Tony Snow has been on here. Y'all showed us so much love. To me, Stunner Reese, Catfish, Lucky Wheels and Deals, Steezo, Cat Loco. Man, it was a bunch of us there that day. And it was your place of business. I was like, I know you're doing business. We won't stay long. No, y'all cool. And you let us hang out the whole day just doing footage. And yes, you played a trick on me. And yes, it was funny. At first, I didn't get it. I was like, what? Oh, I fell for the okie doke.
Hey, man, it was all fun and games, but this is a big community, a big family. In reality, this is a big family, and we get people come by the shop all the time. And like I say, I'm very supportive. I believe in growth of everybody. I believe in helping everybody. I believe in reality of just doing what we got to do. And it was actually the pleasure was mine of having you guys come to the shop because I just like meeting great people. So now when I get out of my Dallas area and I have to go to another part of the United States, I'm gonna hit up you and say, listen, I'm in your area. I want to come visit. Now we got family across the United States.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you probably remember, I came down for an event that I had to come to Dallas for, and I was trying to catch Rail, and I ended up coming by the shop. Rail was gone. Rail had an emergency or something he was tending to, and you were there, and I hung out a few minutes just talking to you. And you said, I got this merch. I said, oh, let me get that merch right there. Let me get that. And I should have put it on the day. I didn't even think about looking in the closet.
Man, I didn't even have my merch on today, man. I was, doing my day off today. I didn't have my merch either, but it is what it is, man. We're going to definitely have it out there.
What up, T. Rosenbaum? I see you. What up, Jeep Girl Unlimited? I see. Hey, Jeep Girl, any stuff you need done? Yo, AudioCat AudioZone. Oh, and also to the person that just asked me in the Q&A. What up, Bad Little Man? I see you in the building. Person that asked me in the Q&A. Yes, you see the car behind me, but in the description, when you come out of the chat part of it, don't come out of the whole live, out of the chat. Everything is in there, including the address to go to the shop. Everything's in there to get everything done. Hit them up. And no, and to the other person that's asked, no, you can't use NY anything to get a discount. No, you can't do that. Everybody always looking for the big discount. No, you can't use a discount.
And we're definitely going to give it to everybody, man. We're here, we'll do discount because we definitely want to have an opportunity to earn that business from you. I know once you get done with AudioZone, we're going to be our best to keep you as our customer. So we always going to take care of you, man. No matter where you come from, if you come from the channel, let us know you did come, though, because it's definitely going to be a good part for us to reach out to you and let you know what's going on. And we're definitely going to take care of you 100%. That's without a doubt.
Exactly. And also to the person in the Q&A, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question when you put it before I start asking more questions. They said, how do you do with folks that come from out of town that want to get work done? Do they just call, make an appointment, or do they just come in?
Well, what we do with people that come out of town, time is of the essence, and we're actually a pretty busy shop. Glory be to God for that. We're a very busy shop, but we like to do, especially out of towners, to make an appointment so we can get that time slot, the technician already ready for that build or whatever we're going to do to that car, and try to get you done as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, appointments always can be a better thing. And like if it's a quick walk-in, sometimes now you're going to come in for like a wide body or like some halo lights or something, an appointment is definitely mandatory. But if it's something you're coming in for like an audio upgrade or something like that, then we could usually bang it out the same day without a problem.
Okay. Well, Miss Cutie 628, definitely hit him up. Like I said, it's in the description. Let me move out the way. The phone number's also behind me as well. Definitely hit him up and do an appointment. I say call first, because if you come from out of town, don't know how long you're gonna be there. You want to make sure you be able to get your stuff in and out, and Correct. They can give you a time frame.
We'll definitely get it situated.
And also, shout out to Rail for sharing. I just saw the message go out while you was in the middle of talking. Appreciate that, Rail. Salute. He shared out the whole live. And I appreciate everybody that shared out the live, including Cover, T-Rose. It was like a handful of people shared out the live. And also, shout out to Seal. Seal just popped in the building. He's watching in the Q&A, and I'm watching.
That's cool, man. We appreciate that. The real, man, honestly, man, I can't even give you words. I know there could be some questions coming up, and I'm going to discuss it there. But in reality, if we're here today, it's really because of Real. And we'll get to that when you start asking questions of how this started. But Real is not became a friend. Real is my family. I know y'all gonna ask questions of how we met, and we'll get to those questions. But Real,
let's go ahead and get to that now, because out of all the questions, that was the most question asked. How did y'all team up? How did this come about? One person said, "Man, it's like it was meant to be." And I would say this for the person that asked that. I forgot who it was. To me, for me being there for that whole day, it was meant to be. What you saw from any footage I put up, any footage they put up, how it is on camera, off camera, is the same thing. And it was like a family. It was like family members just working together. And I loved every bit of it. Just seeing it, just sitting back, seeing like, yo, they in their elements and they working together. Nobody stepping on nobody's toes. There's no arguments, none of that. I ain't gonna lie, they had me laughing though, but they was doing the damn thing and getting work done.
That's what it's about. So everybody wants to know, how did me and Real team up? Well, here goes a long story. I'm going to try to compress it for y'all, but give you an example. Real ended up having a Challenger, which if you guys have not seen the video, go to him. He's Real to Real on YouTube. If you don't know him, you got to get this channel. But he had a Challenger. He had it built somewhere. He came by the shop. We did some things for him and got him adjusted. Me and Real actually became friends after an argument, for y'all that don't know. And I'm going to tell you what happened with the argument. He came to the store, one of my staff members, not having knowledge of the car that he had, going by what the computer information is, the date of the computer, went and did a deal with him to get some 6x9s installed in the front and some 6x9s in the back. And I was off that day. And when I come into work the next day, Real walked into the building, and obviously, he was a little upset because he wanted 6x9s in the front and the back, and they put 6.5s in the back. Well, that was a failure from the shop team, not notifying him that the car was not 6x9s that get shown in the computer. So he came and he spoke to me. He was a little upset, you know what I'm saying, at that point in time, which I understood that. And my job is to be professional. So we started talking. And I can listen, you know what? I'm only going to tell you what I can do for you, because this to me, it's all about customer service, you know? I said, it was a mess up. The computer shows this. We went and they should have notified you, whatever, but I'm going to do what I got to do. I went and took his car back. I went and had the guys modify. We cut the hole for 6x9. We modified the car, did what the customer wanted, got him done. We shook hands, and from there, he was already starting his YouTube and vlogging. And, Real was the inspiration. If you guys don't really know, man, the only reason that AudioCat exists today on YouTube is because of Real to Real. He will come by the shop and he's like, Jeff, you have a personality for camera. Well, of course, I'm a preacher's son. I've dealt with the ministry and the youth sometimes. I've dealt with sometimes leading in church. So I'm okay with being in front of camera in the spotlight. And he told me, Jeff, you need to open up a channel. And I'm like, man, I really don't have time for it. We're so busy. And he would come by and vlog sometimes, and I would get on his channel and talk with him and so on. And I can only tell you that whole process of time of him always on back of me, Jeff, you need to get the channel. Jeff, you need to get the channel. And one day it's actually going to be almost a year. We're almost having 1 year with the channel right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I decided to one day go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy a camera. I asked him for his opinion. He told me what to buy. I bought the camera. I started my first vlog. In the beginning, Real used to edit all my videos. I had no clue of nothing of YouTube whatsoever. Thumbnails was new to me, letters, pictures, and all these things. And he took me like my brother, man. He really took me under his wing, and Jeff, this is how you do it, and started talking to me and advising me. And we ended up launching the AudioCat channel, and our friendship has developed from a friendship to brotherhood, to the fact that what people don't know, I really don't bring people to my personal life, my personal house, my family. I keep my family secluded to my team, like my main unit. And Bill's been to my house. We go jet skiing together. We're planning on vacations together to Puerto Rico. We're gonna be doing, he's became more than just a friend. He's become my family. He's been to my mom, my dad's house. Whatever he needs, I got him. Whatever I need, he's got me. We really had no boundaries in friendship. We have been 100% great, and it's been the biggest, honestly, the biggest blessing, because Real, his name really is who he is. He's real. He's going to tell you if he likes it. He's going to tell you if he don't. He's going to be clear with you at all times, and that's exactly what it's going to be. You're going to catch the realness, and that's who he is. And AudioCat became because of him. And we are touching, I think we touched 7,000 subscribers today, guys. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, if you would have told me this in the beginning, I would have never thought we're going to get to my first 1,000. I really didn't think the channel was going to grow. I wasn't really looking at it as what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do videos before on my Facebook just for free. I didn't do YouTube. I used to show people things that we did on Facebook, and thanks to really his support, man, and really whooping me when he had to whoop me and getting me up out of my comfort zone and pushing me and pressuring me. Today, AudioCat is at 7,000 subscribers, man. We're under a year. My anniversary is coming up right now, and all of it goes out to you, Real. So I know you're watching, man, but truthfully, I can't tell you in words. I tell you on a regular basis, I'm grateful to you. But our friendship has been, we work together as business, and we also have a friendship together, which in reality is not heard of, and it's been genuine, it's been real, so we're going to keep on rolling forward.
Man, and one thing I know, Real, I know you in here, one thing you don't know, and a lot of other people know, they've been following me since the beginning, since I started the whole channel, started taking everything seriously, started the podcast in January. When my dad passed, I was like, man, everybody, because I had a lot of death happen. My dad passed, my aunt passed, my grandmother passed, friends I knew passed, people that was around my age or older, folks in New York that I knew were passing away. YouTube was it that helped me. And I was like, well, I'm already subscribed to Real, I'm subscribed to stuff. I started just watching all those to try to just get my mind off everything that was going on. And Real, you was one of those folks that I watched that took my mind off of all that crap that was going on. I was like, Real, motivate me. Let me just go ahead and get up. Let me get stuff going. Let me go do this. Let me do that. Let me get back to my old self. And man, it's time to go start this YouTube. It's time to go start it. I got to find a way I'm going to do it. So Real, salute to you. I was waiting till you came on the show to give you just do your flowers, your accolades, but being you in the audience, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, and then when you come on here, I'm gonna tell you the same thing again.
Right.
And also, hold up, I don't want to miss it. I know I saw it. Hold up, let me go back up. Shout out to Catfish in the building. He said, Jeff, what's up, brother? How are you and the family? He said, I'm going to get you for, oh, that's right. That trick you played on him, if you played on me.
Man, it's we play around and we just have fun, man. In reality, like I tell everybody, I spend 8 hours at work a day, and I make the best of every hour. I tell my team, listen, in reality, I spend more time with you guys awake than I really do with most of my family. So we got to make the best. That's why when you came by, you saw that we're family. We play around and we joke around, because I tell my team, it's very simple. We have to enjoy our 8 hours. We come in with a purpose, and the purpose is where we all come from. We all come to work work to supply our needs, to buy what we need to buy, to have our homes and supply our families. Let's make the best out of it. As long as we don't get out of the disrespect zone and we can play around it, let's have a good time, man. We're family, we're brothers. Let's enjoy the day. Let's make it the best possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. And you guys saw it when you went there, but that's really what it's like every day. We fight together, we play together, we cry together, we eat together. We just have a time together because we're all the family, and that's what it comes to being.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you cut on that stereo system. And it was just some regular speakers sitting there. I was like, yo, that sounds nice. And you're like, the same thing on the rails car. I was like, okay. I was like, wow. And that was just that small setup. And I was sitting right beside it. And me and Steezo was like, shout out to State of Steezo. We was like, dang. I was like, okay. I said, all right, I see. Okay, Craig, I got you. Craig said, AudioCat, do you install Polaris slingshots? You talking about stereo system Polaris slingshot?
Yeah, we do. We actually got one that got dropped off. It's our day off, but one of my team members, y'all know him as Drew, but he was at the shop working on his
Drew.
Drew was at the shop today. He asked me permission to work on his car. He's doing some stuff on his. And like I said, the shop's closed today, but we're a family. Remember I told y'all? So like, listen, Jeff, can I use the shop? He has the keys. He opened up the shop. He worked on his car all day while he's off. He has access to do what he has to do. And we have a Polaris they dropped off. We're going to build that one. Yes, we do Polarises. We have one that y'all be seeing in the video in a few days after I vlog it tomorrow and get the car, the Polaris situated. We'll put it up there. But yeah, we do audio system for motorcycles, for boats, for cars, for Polarises. Man, if you could dream it, we can make it happen. That's just the way I see it. We're going to make Mission Impossible possible, because that's what we like. We like challenges. We like to do things that, you know what I'm saying, that you want to have. If you want it, we want to get it done for you.
Exactly. Shout out BattleCat. He said, PK kids are the worst, LL. We not that bad, huh, AudioCat? Peace and blessings.
Man, BattleCat's another guy that I met, man. I met BattleCat through a mutual friend, actually, is Arthur. He called me one day and said, Jeff, I got somebody who wants to run your AudioCat. They say they're going to blow you out the water. I said, well, cool. I'm down to race everybody. Let's just go have fun and do what we got to do. It's about fun. And he got on the phone that day and we started talking. He told me what he had. I said, well, my car ain't got nothing in stock, but I got a car for you because, again, like I said, Real's my brother. And I know with his car, I'll run you a Real's car. And from there, we ended up being friends. And BattleCat, shout out to you, too. He's a great guy, man. They just bless the royalty on 24s. I'm watching this here on the side. But, man, 728, all these people are great people, man.
Yeah, they definitely, especially royalty on 24s. He was actually on the show last week. But that was last Monday. Wow, time flies. Yeah, that's my dude right there, him and Rihanna. Can't forget about Rihanna. One of the other big questions was this. They said, man, whoever sent this, and I agree with them, they were like, man, AudioCat and all them, they the king of the LED headlights. They said there's other companies that do it, but shout out to them. They did my brother's car. They did I forgot who said that. I was hoping he would be in here, but he sent me that message through IG. He said, y'all are really known for everything, but that right there set y'all apart, period. Bro, he said, because y'all do it right the first time.
I can't even tell you in words, man. We have done so many of those headlights. It's unreal. We've actually changed the original process in which we've learned to do it, because as you know, practice makes perfect, and as you just keep on doing so many, you find new tactics. And the team, again, I gotta shout out to my team, because man, we would not have what we have or do what we do if it wasn't for the team, man. The team really, they come into work, they do their thing, we have our fun, our goof time, but they put in their work, we knock things out, we get it done. But man, we have done, I can't even tell you how many lights we've done. We got so many scheduled right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing really from God, in reality, that we have the work that we have. Because even with this coronavirus, I tried to lock down my shop. I want to stay home. I want to work on my car. I had some stuff that I bought for my car that I wanted to install since December. So I said, okay, well, they can lock us down. I'll make the best of the moment. We'll be with the family together. I get to do my car. They called me to go back from Dallas County, because we also do the breathalyzer. So if you get caught with DUI, that machine.
Oh, yeah, they install breathalyzers, start the cars.
Yeah,
okay.
So we do that.
Yeah.
And they made me reopen. And listen, God's blessing, we were busy every single day through this whole time. So my team was able to rock and roll, and we did our precautions inside the shop, what we had to do. But, you know, the shop has been blessed. But we do pretty much a lot of things, man. That's God's blessing.
Hey, definitely. Because I saw the videos and I said, wow, everything closed. They open and booming. I was like, okay.
God's blessings, man.
Man, yes, bad little man. He said he hooks up motorcycles too. Yes, that's what he said. Said he hook them all up. 720 autos in the building. I said, YouTube ain't notified me. Wow, YouTube tripping today. I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's just been acting crazy. Like all the comments were coming slow. Now they starting to come. So it's time for growth. You bigger what you think. New shop coming. Oh, move to a bigger shop. Yeah, we
Man,
kind of talk about it on the outside of it.
we're talking about it, man. But again, it's just finding the right location that can be close to where we're at and finding the right thing. But definitely, we're growing. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to be smart in our tactics of what we do. Make sure we don't outgrow ourselves or overgrow too fast. But I'll tell you something right now. Yeah, we're in the process of seeing how we're going to expand. We want to get into doing more things for the customer. We want to get into doing interiors for you guys. We want to make it, man, where you could actually come. And again, Will Castro, if you're watching this, you have been a real inspiration. But your car is just a car until it's unique. And when I say if you can think about it, we want to be able to put it together. I want you to come to the shop and say, listen, man, I want this car. I want to have this zigzag coming through here, and I want this light to come. Whatever you come up with, we want to be able to accomplish that. And to get that, it's also going to be the process of growth to be able to get to those parts. But little by little, we're growing, and we're going to keep on doing what we have to do to serve everybody. But the new shop reel, yeah, definitely has got to come. Got to come.
Okay.
So, but it's gonna
and
come.
Also in the Q&A from IG, Johnny Mack, he said, man, I love what y'all have done with Rail's car. He said, that is off the hook. He said, no cap Rail, but I want some of the same stuff, but I don't live in Texas. I will literally drive out there. He said, man, can y'all hook me up?
Of course we can. We're definitely here to set us up, man. You can hit Real to Real on his IG. You can hit me up on my IG. We're definitely going to reach out to you. We're going to call back to you, and we'll definitely get you situated. We're going to make your car what you want it to be. That's what we want.
Exactly. Well, Johnny,
our cars are built for one thing. Our cars are built to inspire you guys and to give you guys an idea, because sometimes you see something and you take it to another level. You're able to get your car and say, look, I liked this, and you want to change it, and that's what the cars are built for. So, yeah, whatever you think of, we can definitely get it done.
Definitely. Well, Johnny Mack, definitely hit them up. Like I said, I was there. I was literally watching. I think it was Drew that was doing the lights. I was just standing and looking. I was like, wow, he is doing everything. Because I'm always paying attention. I used to do that type of stuff as well, heavy, for the folks that know me for doing that, doing auto body work and lights and everything. And I was watching. I said, yeah, he's doing everything that's supposed to be done. He said, you want to get next? I said, I'm in the Escalade. I don't think y'all can do nothing. Oh, we can put headlights. We can put lights in that. I said, it had me thinking. I was like, well, you know what? I do want to change it, add something to it. So the next time I come, that's probably one of the things I'll probably hit you up, talk to you about. Definitely retinting my back window. I'm definitely going to hit you up
100%. That's
about
no
that.
problem. We definitely got that. My tinner's been with me for over 10 years.
And I was going to get it done while I was there. I said, nah, they're kind of busy. I ain't going to bother them. I said, I'm not going to bother them.
You don't know if we can if you don't ask. That's how I say it. You never know what's open and what's not. So it's just a question you ask. And if we got it available, we'll make it for you. No problem.
Catfish, you got to run. Well, Catfish, being you running the store, we're going to talk about the prank that was played on you instead of me. That's what we're going to do, being you going to the store, you coming right back. But I know he's listening in. What up, Miss LXS? I see you in the building. Man, let's talk about that. The whole trick and whatnot, because it's out there. I put the video out there with me. I put it out there with Catfish. Catfish was like, why you put that video up? I was like, because it's funny. How did you even come up with that whole, for those that are listening, you have to go back and watch the footage. But it's a whole trick, and he said he learned it from your chiropractor.
In fact, if you watch the video I just put up a couple of days ago, that was my chiropractor. He came to my shop. I met him, long story short, and I got him on my vlog. Success is based on your limitations. You limitate yourself to what you don't want to get to. And this guy, I met him, he was a ticket writer at a car wash. And, when you get there, they tell you, listen, you want to get the arm on the dashboard and so on, and they're doing that hustle. And he's Italian. Well, being from New York, we know Italians and Puerto Rican Italians didn't mix too much. And we just started talking to each other. And next, we became friends. He's actually a chiropractor today. He's very blessed. The video actually has it on my video. But he's the one that came to my shop one day. And because he's, like I said, he became a good friend of mine. And he comes down and he cracks my neck and he adjusts me at the store. So he came and he did it to my father. So he got my father with that trick. Yeah, he got my father with that trick. And I learned the trick. And every once in a blue moon, I just played on somebody. Like you came by out of towners. Hey,
yeah, you got me. I was the first
game, man. Nothing personal, just fun and game. Man. It gave me a laugh, right? That's what it's about.
Yeah, it was funny. At first, I was like, okay, I wait for something to happen. For y'all, when y'all see that trick, yes, I was the first one out of the whole crew that he got with. He got me with that. I gave Loco, shout out to Loco. I know he in the garage working, but I know he watching. Gave him my camera. They was all filming. And I'm waiting for the magic to happen. I was like, when the magic goes, look that way. Now, that's when you mess up when you say look that way. Because as soon as I look that way, something else was happening over here. And as a New Yorker, you're not supposed to take your eye off what's happening right here to look that way. So you got me with that to begin with. And next thing I know, he said, yeah, keep going. Faster, faster, faster. I looked at it. I was like, I ain't even laugh.
Watch the video.
Y'all got to watch the video. It was more of, I was laughing aside, but at the same time, I was like, damn, he got me with that.
I got caught, man. Damn it, I got caught. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. We get a lot of people with it, man, and it's just funny. In fact, we use it as a test sometimes in the shop, right? Because sometimes people come over and they'll see real in the back or we're doing something, and they're like, listen, I'm a loyal subscriber. I watch every video. I'm on top of everything you guys do. And, me and Real look at each other, and I'm like, you know what? There's only one way to know. Because I've done this on my channel, and I've done it multiple on Real's channel. So if you're a loyal follower and you really watch every video, you'll know not to get caught with this. And as soon as I get them and I do it to them, we both look at each other like, man, you ain't a loyal subscriber because you just got caught with something with them multiple times. So it's kind of funny that we did it, but it's actually something that it's funny, but contest that we do sometimes and it works out. So
and the craziest thing is I've seen it done so many times. I've seen it done like twice before I got with it. And I said, I ain't gonna get. And I said to myself, I ain't gonna get got with that because I already know not to look that way. Well, you got me that day because you said look that way. I'm looking, and then when I got, I said I seen this trick. They done it at least twice. I done seen it, and here I am getting caught up with it. But for Catfish to get caught up with it, yeah, Catfish talking about you. I know you somewhere around listening. For you to get caught up with it, it was a little bit funnier because he pulled out that blade afterwards, and I was like, whoa.
Man, it's all fun and game, man. It's all fun and game. We just, like I said, we make the best of our day. And like I tell my customers too, when they come to the shop, I want them to feel like we're family because that's who we are. So we're a whole family together. My customers are my family. We're just going to grow together, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, Rail said we get them. Rail said we get them every time. Yeah, Rail. I've seen the videos. Like I said, I saw it done twice. I ain't gonna get got with that. But then I seen it afterwards and seen everybody else getting it, and I already know what's coming, so I'm just cracking up. I'm like, yo, that right there, that was the highlight at the shop. Besides, that was the highlight of the shop. Besides the stereo system playing, besides us going back and forth. I mean, it was so much going on that day. And like I told you before we even started the live, for Dallas showing us so much love. And I tell everybody that's been on here that was a part of the event, for us being there, like Rail said, man, we more happy y'all here. I'm like, what? Really? I'm happy to just be here hanging with y'all. I'm like, I don't know any other time I'll be there hang with everybody at one time. I can come to Dallas and see this person, maybe see that person, maybe see this person, but to see everybody at one time and everybody, get along and everybody's a family. I mean, everybody was just tight knit and tight niched. And I mean, I loved every bit of that. And I was like, yo, man, that's what I miss, just being around a lot of folks like that all getting along, getting together. And then if something that's done at their car, they don't mind sharing it with you, period.
It's a great environment. I bless God for the environment we have because the team's great and the environment is great. And we just have fun and we make it work. And that's what it comes out to being. And we're going to keep on doing what we're doing and, just keep on getting to the next level. We got big plans coming up for the next year. Like I say, 2020, you got a doctor, you go to the eye doctor today and you say you want to get your vision checked. You're trying to go for 2020. That's perfect vision. This is 2020. So we're trying to focus our visions on what the next plans are going to be, what the next level is going to be, what's the next door that God's going to open so we can be prepared to walk through it and get to the next level. So it's kind of what we're pushing towards growth and, the environment that God has permitted to have where people come by the shop and all these things has been great. And we want to keep it the same. We're family, man. Everybody here's a family. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody. We're the same. We're going to grow together, and that's what it's about for us, man.
Yeah, and for the person just sitting there in the Q&A, it went by already fast. Yeah, it is kind of a landmark, but at the same time, it's a business. So while I was there, I was like, look, if I got to leave, I just come to shout out Rail to see Rail. Say, yo, what up? See everybody in here. And if I got to leave, I got to leave because I know how it is running a business. I own a business myself. And when you're running a business and people come around.
That I agree with you. That's one of the hardest things that we do have sometimes in the shop because I like to give everybody attention, man. I think attention is very big. We get all kinds of people come by the shop, and I try to, but it also depends on what time of the day is. But I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm very busy at the moment. I'm gonna say, listen, at this time I'm very busy. Give me a few, and I can get back to you, or maybe come back at a certain time because I want to give everybody some attention. But there is time we just grinding, we're pushing, we're working. We got people from out of town that need to get their cars out the same day, or they have to leave the next morning. So we got the team on pressure and trying to get these things done. So those times, if we offended you, I ask you to forgive us. I don't think we've ever had that, but I'm saying we're going to be very clear and transparent. Listen, right now I'm a little busy. Give me a few, and we got to be understanding and move on from that. But yeah, it gets crazy sometimes, man. It does.
Yeah, especially when you run the business, especially when I was there, because everybody was trying to get everything done before the YouTubers call out, and that's what we're talking about, y'all. The YouTubers called out. That's what I was there for. I was there from Thursday to Sunday. And shout out to Rail for doing the pop-up meet, inviting me to pop-up meet, man. Salute. for that Thursday, because that was off the hook. And the funny stories we had with that, which I tell all the time about the cop getting on and getting in the middle. Yeah, that right there was, I wish I had the camera for it at the time. I wish I had my camera showing the whole time, especially after you zoom by, because that's the reason why he got on interstate. He heard you zoom by, you switch to the red key, and he was like, yeah, I got to get somebody. And he was in the Dodge Charger. I don't even think I got to tell you that story, but he literally, I called Catfish. Catfish told Stun to call Rail. Everybody slowed up. And Mozzie ended up getting over, slowing up. That cop literally got up and got right over in the middle and hung with us in the middle the whole time until we got off circle around. I was like, wow. He couldn't see who it was flying, but he just saw the whole group. He said, I'm going to get somebody. You know what? I'm going to blend right on in. I was like, you know what? That's crazy. But that's what he did. He blended right on in like it was nothing.
That happens. They're getting pretty tough on the drag racing or the street racing scene out here. There's these things out here that are very popular. They're called takeovers. If y'all don't know what they are, but they're these takeovers. And on the news, they've been popping up almost every day in the news for the past couple of weeks because they're blocking off highways and doing donuts in the middle of highways and taking intersections and doing that. And they've been cracking on that pretty lock. I know that I'm pretty sure they have a lot of undercover cops out there, watching the racing scene. I mean, it kind of messed up because we actually go to private streets or something. We do drag racing and that's even getting hot, but it is what it is. So you got to make it work.
Yeah, Rel, I know it was a sad day for you the next day, Rel. I was sad for you when you pulled up. I was like, Rel, what a car, man! My transmission. I was like, no. I felt bad for you because I know you was prepping everything just for that event and for that to happen. But I look at it this way: it's a blessing at the end of that tunnel. You was able to do something else different and come back even harder and stronger. Hold up. Royalty on 24 said, I'm coming in soon for the underbody lights and grill lights.
We got you, Royalty.
Definitely come on in,
brother. We definitely got you.
Come on in and get hooked up. Now, one other question somebody just asked in the Q&A was like, man, how did you link up with Life of GQ? Because we seen videos of y'all doing together and he's all the way in Minnesota.
Man, GQ came out here on his tour that he was going through all the cities of the United States. He ended up popping up in the shop, and I think he ended up linking up with Real. I don't remember how it happened, but he ended up connecting with us, and he came to the shop. The funny part is that to this day, we speak on every week basis. We always talk to each other. My wife calls him her other son. It gets a crazy thing. But he's a real cool cat, man. If you don't know Life of GQ, man, he's really a cool guy. He's down to earth. He's cool as hell. And we just ended up doing a lot of things together. We did tire spins together. We did racing together. We did lights together. We modified the car. His car was one of the first cars that was able to be done with the remote start on the year, make, and model of his car. We got that done.
Yeah.
Many hours, man. I've been doing this industry since 1994. You do the math. So it's been many, many years me working with this stuff. And I believe if there's a problem, people ask me what I do for a living. Well, yes, I'm the president and CEO of AudioZone, but that's not what my real job is. My job is solving problems and flipping money. That's what I do for a living. You have a problem, I resolve it. I buy something for $10, I try to sell $11. That's what I do for a living. And when GQ came out here, we just ended up linking up. We became really good friends, and we did. We worked really hard. We got a remote start going for him, first car ever in that generation. In fact, DEI, which is the manufacturer of the modules, I called them the next day and told them what I did to get it done, and then they made the bypass available for the car, which is pretty cool. But we just ended up being good friends from there. He's really cool people, man. He's really cool people, and I can't say nothing else about him. I can't wait to go see him in September. Honestly, I want to go hit this whole tour. I'm trying to do it with Real, my wife, my dad, my son. I'm just trying to get a group together. I just hit up the not the same thing as him, but close. Hit from here to Minnesota to go hang out with GQ. Hopefully, the show is still going on in September. That kind of plan. So go to Minnesota. Go down to Chicago. From Chicago, hit down to New York, New Jersey. From New Jersey, hit down maybe down to either Florida or Georgia, whatever it's gonna be. But I kind of want to do the trip with the whole team, man. We're a family reunion and just enjoy our cars and enjoy our time together. And that's kind of what the plans is.
Yeah, and I shout out to Stunner. I had him on here Sunday for y'all. Y'all can check out the interview. He was on here Sunday. It was a pop up. I know people were mad at me that it was a pop up, but I announced it the day before because it was a last minute thing. And we talked about that. And he said, well, what's going on with Chicago? And they're not letting, but so many people together. He said, I may have to just cancel the show. He said, not unless things change. But right now, that's what he was saying. And I was like, well, how about another event that I know that was going on right before that was just Playboy Jeezy and Turbo Joe's event, Show and Go 3. He was like, well, right now that's still on because that's in Indiana across the state lines. And their laws are totally different. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm just going to play it by ear because I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away. I'm not getting on the plane because everything that's going on. I can just hop on my Harley, roll there, or drive the Escalade or something to where I got to go.
I I hope it don't get canceled because, like I said, I've never done a road trip in my car, so my wife want to drive her car, and everybody wants to go out, and I just hope it doesn't get canceled so we can actually go enjoy ourselves and go visit the rest of the YouTube family out there. We love them all, man.
Yes, definitely. And shout out to GQ, definitely a cool dude. That was like my third or fourth time meeting him because the first time I met him was very funny. I actually met him while I was in Minnesota. It was so crazy because I was talking to Tall Guy, Mr. Organic, because they were standing. Shout out to them too. And GQ was standing on the other side, and he was like, yo, I'm GQ. I said, okay. He was just so funny. You know how he is. Yeah. He was just a character. I said, well, let me get my phone out and record this. I got to record this. He said, y'all watch out. He's going to be the next big thing. And next thing you know, he just blew all the way up. And I was like, wow. We talked about that that Thursday and that Friday when he came by the shop. And he was like, man, you know how long ago that was? I said, man, it seemed like it was yesterday, but that was actually a few years ago. I was like, wow. Time has really rolled on. Yeah, 728 road trip. Road trip.
And you invited to 728. Let's roll.
Especially now that he got the car done. Now, Rail, you talking about a bad time, and you know, minor setback. 728 Autos had a minor setback. We was on his live when his car broke down. And I was like, oh my god. And then for the guy that I forgot his name, who had his car catch on fire, from my understanding,
Ken, the guy with the Challenger.
Yeah, my understanding is that he already bounced back already, and he's already stronger. So that's the thing. When you can always bounce back. Your life's still in hand. You're still alive. You know what? It's just a vehicle. I'm going to bounce back. Yeah, it hurt. Because when I saw that, I was actually leaving from the track when they was going down the track. Something on fire. I just kept going. And it wasn't until I got back to the hotel, somebody already put the footage up. As a matter of fact, it was Sick Whips. He put up the whole footage. Shout out to Sick Whips. He put up the whole footage. And I was like, yo, what happened? He was like, man, he got to the end of the track and the whole car just caught on fire. I was like, dang, that was like a deja vu of what happened with Rail's car all over again.
Yeah, man. And Ken was at the shop the day before that. Y'all were on the shop, but Ken was at the shop the day before that. Actually, one of the videos I was trying to get him, my father, to race. And when I heard that news, that was really crazy that the car caught fire, man. But, you know, the moral of the story behind this is, yeah, he came back stronger. And this goes out to everybody, motivation. I believe that problems only come to make you better. Sometimes you get a situation and you think that the problem is bigger than what you can understand. And, you know, there's something I came up with a while back, and it's just sometimes we look at a problem as being so big. And I'm going to give an example. Let me just grab something I can show y'all. So I got a lot of personal stuff in here, but if you had, man, let me just use this as an example here. So if you got this in front of you guys and you have the problem and you're so attentive to the problem, if you look at this right now, it's covering the majority of my face. So what happens is I'm looking at this obstacle, this problem. It looks like it's so big, and I can't find a way around it because I can't see around it. If we just take a moment sometimes and step back and let God do what he do, and we recognize how big God really is, we can see that if I put it at a distance, now if you guys can see this here, now I can see not only the problem, but I see everything around the problem. So when a situation happens to us or a problem happens to us, guys, we have to take a moment, sit back, and see what the outcome is going to be, because everything always works out for the better. Real ended up going with the problem with his Challenger, got into Tatiana the Scat Pack. Today, Real's in a HellCat.
Yeah.
The problem pushed him forward. 728. I mean, anybody you look at, man, when you come into a problem, that's when you go into a different mode in your life. You get into a fighting mode, and you have to get through the problem situation, and you end up coming on top. So don't stop fighting. Always, you know, the problem, don't worry about it. He had the car burned down. That was sad. But now he's driving something even different and better. We'll let him disclose it. But, you know, he bounced back, and that's what it's about. It's fighting, staying forward, pressing focus, and you'll be able to get to the next level, man.
Exactly. And that's the way I look at it with any little situation. Well, I call it a little situation because I'm like, you know what? I'm still here. I'm good. Okay, I can bounce back from this. It's a minor setback. Learn from it. We'll bounce back.
That's right.
Exactly. And one of the other questions I know I definitely want to ask, man, while I was there at the shop, you had showed this hood and how it was done. I had Tony Snow on. He talked about his car and his 300S and the hood. And I was like, whoa, man, that's the same hood that we saw that was sitting. Okay. Now, for those that don't know, that hood, I haven't seen it too many other places. So somebody had asked me about that hood and said, hey, man, I miss Tony Snow when he's on live. And I think it was the same hood. And I was like, you know what? Tune in now because AudioCat's going to be in. I'm going to get him to explain that whole hood.
Wow, that whole hood on Tony's car is actually, when he bought it, it was a one-off. There's a lot of different hoods out there for that Chrysler 300. Tony Snow, man, he likes to be unique and different, and that's kind of what makes Tony Snow who he is. He was looking for a hood for a while. They got the HellCat styles and so on, and he just wanted something totally different. Shopping around, they were able to find a manufacturer who made that at that point. I don't know if they've mass-produced it from that point or not, but it was a one-off hood. It was called a Viper style with some other numbers. They gave it the name, but it actually has a unique look to it. So it has vents to breathe in. It has a hood scoop. It is really a one-off hood on his car. Again, this has been already a couple months. I'm pretty sure somebody else has probably got it made or copied by now. But man, it was unique. It actually gave Tony a different look from everybody else. It looked so aggressive. It changed the whole car. It was the biggest out of all the mods that car has. You know, and when I tell you Tony has mods, listen, Tony has money in that car. But that hood is what made his car different from any other 300 I've ever seen. And man, shout out to Tony because he's really a unique guy and he pressed really hard on that. His car is really unique. His car is unique, and you're gonna be seeing him rolling around again because he's doing something great out there.
And I told him I know a couple of guys here. Okay, I'm echoing. Oh, it's coming from your end. I know a couple of guys here, and a couple of guys I know here. They have the same car. I showed them the picture. And I said, y'all need to tune in. Tony's gonna be on. They tuned in. They was like, yo, that is a sick hood. And hopefully they tune in now, catching the replay. You want that hood? Hit up AudioCat for the hood. The numbers, hold on. The numbers right behind me and in the description. Go ahead, hit him up. You can get that same hood because they was like, yo, that's sick. Because like I told Tony Snow, I don't see too many of those. I know 2 guys here that own them, and they part of a Mopar club that's here. They the only 2 in the whole club that have the S line. There's one at the Dodge dealership right now. I saw it today when I passed by. That's sitting outside for sale. I almost wanted to stop and just ask them how much they wanted for it because they're becoming rare cars now.
The Mopar has changed the whole direction of cars, man. In reality, I can't even tell you Mopar. The story behind the AudioCat. I wasn't gonna buy a Dodge Mopar. I wasn't into it. I grew up racing Mustang, and that's why I learned how to drive and get my cars to hook off the light and do what I got to do. Because the 5.0 was very light in the rear end, and that's why I learned how to race. So I had to learn to get the car to the ground. Then I went to Chevrolet Corvettes. That's really a whole unique car. But my wife is the one that got me off the Corvette. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had a yellow Corvette, man, that it was so unique. I put so much love and money into it. It pulled attention anywhere we went, and she hated that because obviously you park somewhere and all the girls want to take pictures, and you know, wifey. But long story short, my wife ended up getting pregnant. We lost our twins in the process. When she got pregnant, I went to go buy a family car. I made it, okay, you know what, let me go do something. I ended up buying my Tahoe. And when I bought the Tahoe, it was just I love my Tahoe. I tried to give my car love, and it's a beautiful truck, and I love it and all that, man, but it just wasn't my car. So I went to vacation. We did a trip from here to New Jersey to visit family, then to Puerto Rico, and my brother-in-law had bought the Demon. When I went with him in that Demon, I'm going to tell you something, my whole perspective of Mopar completely changed. The way that the car was, you know, just a lot to think about the car. And I ended up coming back here to Texas, delivering a car to a dealership contract we have. And my car was on the truck being delivered that I just got it from Louisiana. So being I have a relationship with that dealership, I said, Hassan, do me a favor. That's a HellCat. He goes, yes. I said, is it auto or stick? I said, it's a manual. I said, bring it down. I'm going to take it for a few days. So he gave me the car in New York, and I took the car. He gave me a temp tag, and I had it about 4 days with the black key, because then he had the red key. He called me in the 4th day, Jeff, I just got the red key. Come and get it, see if you like it. And I got it. I'm going to give you a story about the car. So I had the car for almost 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks without signing a paper. That's a blessing, you know, that's favor, you know what I call it. So I had the car in New York. He had to call me, Jeff, you like the car? And I said, yeah, I actually do. I want to sit down and see what you could do for me, Hassan. So he says, okay. So we made an appointment. I went with my wife. We got to the dealership, and he goes, well, look at the car, Jeff. The car is going to sell right now for $65,000. That's what the list price is going to be. We're hoping to get about $62 for the car. I said, well, that's fine, Poppy. I mean, that's what the car was running for at that point in time. I said, that's fine. So okay, what are we going to do? I told him, he goes, Jeff, I want to tell you that I always told you that one day I'm going to be able to bless you. There's times that I've called you after hours that I've sold a car and it has a problem, and you stayed open for me late, and you fixed the cars, and you make my customers happy, and you've done everything I've ever needed for you. So technically, this is what happened, Jeff. I traded 3 cars into Louisiana for that HellCat, and the value that they had for that was really $55,000. What he's talking about. But I technically bought the HellCat for $55,000. We're going to sell it for $65,000 to get $63,000. That was the deal, so on and so on. I said, well, that's cool. I said, well, that's fine, because at that point in time, I'm looking at I'm already $8,000 to $10,000 underneath what the retail was at that time for the car. But he told me this, man, and this goes out to telling everybody here today, man, you got to stay cool with everybody. You got to be your best in everything you do, because they come back for you. You know, you do right by people, and one way down the line, some way going to happen, and this was one on the AudioCat. I go in and I said, okay. And he says, Jeff, but I'm going to tell you, remember that one time that I had that Lotus and it was 8 o'clock at night and I called you and you went back to the shop and you opened the shop. I had the customer who came from out of town to buy that Lotus. They had to leave back that night because they had a meeting over there. I don't know what the whole story was. And you came back to your shop and you fixed that Lotus almost 11 o'clock at night and you took care of me for that car. I said, yeah, son, I remember that. He says, now I'm going to show you the real numbers. The cars that I traded in was $55,000 worth. But in those 3 cars, my receipt is $47,000. He said, the HellCat that's going right now for $63,000 to $65,000, I'm gonna give it to you for what I paid for the car. That's how I ended up buying my HellCat. And honestly, man, it's been love since. The car, my wife loves it. It's comfortable. I can be in my car with my family. We have back seats. We can be cruising. We can be racing. We can do whatever as a family, which is cool. At the point where she loved it so much, she just bought a HellCat.
Yes, let's talk about that one.
She just bought a HellCat, so congratulations to her. She loves it, you know what I'm saying? And Mopar's won me over. There's really not a car that I could tell you that I drive that I enjoy as much as my HellCat. It's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I could drive and put it on normal mode, and I'm driving a nice little sedan, you know, I feel cool with it. It's a tank, so I know it's big for accident protection, but when I put on that 700 horsepower and I just put those gears down, it's a whole other beast. So I'm in love with that Mopar.
Definitely. Cam just coming in here late. Shout out to Fox Body Cam. He always asks 50 million questions for every guest I have in here. And he's already right there in Dallas. But hold up. He said, I want to know what's AudioCat's favorite build.
Man, out of all the cars I built throughout my life, there's a couple, man. One of them was going to be a Hummer back in the day I did in Florida. I did a full custom build. I didn't have I wasn't even in there wasn't even YouTube in those years. But one of my favorite, we did a Hummer, a custom build for DirecTV. When the satellites were coming out for the cars, they they gave us the truck. They gave me a budget, and they told me to just do whatever I wanted to the truck. Well, we went buck wild. There could be a demo car for them. We put TVs. Back in the day, TVs was a very big thing. We put TVs in the back windows, TVs in the trunk. We did a custom fiberglass box. The satellite, we had 2 satellites. We could play 2 different things in different places. I mean, that was one of my favorites. And my second favorite build, it's gonna be my personal car, my AudioCat, man. I've dealt with it little by little, man, and I love where she's at right now. She's simple, but she's mine and she's clean. Well, those are my 2 favorite builds. And now I got to work on my wife, which I know that can end up being another crazy build because she comes. My wife is so motivated, guys. I can't even tell you. She gets here at night and she's showing me different designs and different ideas, and I'm so happy. Honestly, I can't even explain to you the joy that I feel to see my wife involved the way she is with this, man. She's gotten the whole, she's showing me pictures and she wants to do these designs and she's all into, she wants the pulleys and all this stuff. And it's a cool thing because it actually brought another different unit because I'm a car guy. My wife is not she was never a car girl, right? I am a car guy. I really live and breathe unleaded gasoline. I'm a car guy to the fullest. And, she just kind of supported me from the outside, right? But like she said, if you can't beat them, join them, because she joined us and she bought the car. She's involved in everything. We go places. She wants to be there. She wants me to take her tonight to go teach her how to drive, get her car racing. And it's just a great thing, man. Mopar. Yeah, man. But be careful because she'll be coming for y'all. So this is the way it's going to be running, man. We got my son with his Coyote Mustang. He's calling himself the Hell's Gate. And the reason he said Hell's Gate is because to get to the HellCats, you got to come to the gate, which is going to be him. So this is just, you know how it is, man. We just at home as a family. But he's like, listen, Hell's Gate's first, and then they come up to mom, and then they take mommy out. Then you're the one who has to defend the throne, and that's what we're going to do. So it's good that the family together, we get to, have this time. Yeah, I get a little worried sometimes for y'all that have written. I do get worried. It's a very fast car for my wife. But like I said, she drives it normal. I'm taking time to show her how to drive the car. You have to respect the car, guys, period, point blank. No matter what if you drive a Honda or you drive a Lambo, it doesn't matter. You have to respect the cars. And so far, she respected the car, but I'm going to take time to teach her to be able to go out and just go have some fun with her car. So that's what it's about for us, man.
Yeah, and somebody in the Q&A said she needs to start a YouTube channel now.
My wife, we're thinking about it, man. She wants to. She's thinking about it. She's bashful, but she's not really too bashful. Once she's talking, she'll talk, but she's kind of like, she doesn't want to be in the spotlight and so on like that. But definitely, yeah, that's something we have to plan with her. I don't know if we do a family channel, which is probably what I'm going to do with her and get her loose so she could kind of create her own thing, and we'll just see how that builds from there, yo.
Hey, I say do it. Do the family channel, that way it gets her loosened up so she can go ahead and say, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, I know she could. Believe me, I know she could.
Yeah, Foxwater Cam said, what is AudioCat motivation every day? I just came in. Yeah, you're right. You came in with 100 questions.
Come on with it, man. We just, motivation is the key, man. If you want to know, there was days I was actually talking to my tenor, man. There was days when I opened up AudioZone, guys, and in the 2008, 2009 recession, when I can't even tell you, man. I mean, thinking about it brings me sadness because there was so many days, man, that if you guys tell me, I thought I was going to close down my shop. There was times I would have to come to my employees and say, listen, man, I can only give you this much a year. You think things got really, really hard in that recession. It was really tough. But motivation, man, is kind of is what kind of, kept me positive. It kept me focused. You cannot have a blessing if you don't fight. You don't have a testimony without a test. You don't have a blessing without the struggles. You have to fight for what you want. And having that mindset of fighting and pushing forward and being motivated and self-motivated and also being motivated by others. That's very important to have the right people around you. That's kind of one of the biggest things that you can have. If you got people that are going to be more depressed than you, that's going to make you in a worse place. But if you got people I can motivate you. Listen, we're in this together. Let's try to fight. Let's keep on pressing forward and do what we have to do. Those people are the ones that help you get to that level. Real to Real is my example. I was not going to do YouTube, man. He truthfully bashed me every single day. He would come by, Jeff, you got to do it. 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 And today we're 7,000 subscribers on my channel. I cannot tell you that I don't even believe that we have 7,000. Man, I can't believe we got to 1,000 subscribers. But, he was the one that pushed it on it. So motivation from other people was the key. And today, AudioZone has become a shop that, man, I get people writing me from across the whole nation. I get cars that they make an appointment from New Jersey, from California. We got a wide body coming in to be done from Florida. We got cars coming in from Washington State. And I would have never thought in my life that at that point in time when I would come home and be depressed and crying, like, man, do I keep on? Do I get a job? What do I do? The moments that I really felt like quitting at times, and I just kept on pressing a little bit forward, and everything's completely changed. So, for you guys who are out there struggling with something, man, fight the battle. You're going to make it through, and I promise you that you're going to enjoy the results more because you are paying the price for your success. It's not being handed to you. You're paying the price for it, and you get to enjoy it that much more.
Exactly. Shout out to my dogs, Drizzy Dre, Sean the rapper, and Cassie the rapper joining the building. I see you. They joining in through the Q&A and whatnot. They try not to put the comments in because they don't want nobody hitting them up, flooding the comments. So shout out to y'all for coming through and rocking with me. I was hoping Fabuloso would come through tonight like he did last night. Man, that's big right there. When you start getting everybody from everywhere, and it's the work. When they start seeing what you're doing, they're like, you know what? We don't care. We want to get our car done. We want it blessed. While Audio's on AudioCat and the crew down there, we'll send our car there. We'll get this done. We'll get that done. Whatever he charges, what he charges. And that's when you know, it's like, you know what?
You want to know something that's crazy, man? You just hit a key word to it. My guys always ask me, Jeff, why are we always so busy? Well, number one, I tell them thanks to God, but I always tell them this too. Just because we've grown in popularity, I haven't changed my prices. My prices are the same. I believe in one thing and one thing only. The best advertisement, you're going to have to go pay a TV station thousands of dollars for a 30-second or 60-second clip.
Mm-hmm.
Able to get people to sometime watch it or fast forward that commercial and not even watch the commercial. And your result from that is less than 1% for that big investment. So the biggest investment that you have is your customer base. If I could take care of you and give you a price that when you talk to other people, a shop. Now, if you're doing your home or in the garage, it's not the same thing. But if you're going to shop and our price is very, very fair and you're happy with the work, and not only that, the biggest part to me is not just the sale of the service. So New York, you come to me with your car. I do want to say something. Sometimes things do happen. We might install a lighting trends kit or a kit in there and something happens to the light. It just happens. Things happen in the world. You buy a Pioneer radio. 2 weeks later, the sound player stopped working. I didn't make the radio. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I have control over. It's sometimes things that happen in manufacturing. But what I do have control over is making sure that my customer knows that I got his back. And the way that I do that with my client is, Mr. New York, you came to my store, an example. You came to the shop, a CD player we installed in your car is 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. Guys, I take care of my customers through the whole year of their merchandise. And here goes the other thing that I do. I don't do like a lot of shops. New York, you come to my shop, you bought a radio from me, I came here to service you, I did the sale. I really have the right legally that if you come in 6 months and say, listen, my radio's not working, I can charge you a diagnostics fee. I can charge you a remove or replace to get the radio shipped out to Pioneer. All the shops do that. I don't. I believe that the best advertisement I have is you guys as my clientele. You come to my shop, the radio's 6 months in, I have nothing to do with it. Your CD player is not working. We'll take out the radio, replace it for you right there on the spot, and let you leave without charging you $1. You know what that has done to us? That has done a miracle in the shop because our clientels are now knowing that not only are we with you with the sell, but we're with you after the sell, and we're going to stand by you through the whole process. So now if you love that, when your cousin says she needs a radio in New York, where are you sending her? AudioZone. When your dad says radio, where are you going to send them?
Straight to AudioZone, period. That's what they're going, period.
The radio, where are you sending them?
Straight to you.
And that's what God is blessing with that to take care of our customers, and that's what gave us a lot of the success. We're just grateful for the blessings, man.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. And you're right, because once it gets out there, and especially with a lot of folks, especially within the area, outside the area, word of mouth is the best advertising.
The best.
Word of mouth and showing, just like, yeah, Cam, I saw what you put a false body. Cam was like, man, after hearing Turbo's Audi, man, that was it right there. Now how much you charge for this? Now, Cam, we ain't gonna get no prices over here. Cam, you're going to take that Fox body, you're going to call AudioZone, make an appointment, take it down there, and let them go through everything that you want. Period.
Yeah, I mean, the cars, man, definitely one thing we're going to do is we're going to be behind you. We're going to take care of you. So, yeah, I would suggest coming to the shop. Give me a vision of what you want. So the display board we have is for that reason. We have demo cards usually on hand because not everybody's the same. Not everybody wants the same exact bill. So I kind of take my first moments of talking with you and I kind of feel what is you're looking for exactly to kind of get you to the right direction. And some people want to come in and always say, look, I want my car to bang. Yeah, but bang has a lot of options. So give us a chance to just deal with you personally, get to feel what you want. I'll show you some options, get to listen to it, listen to what you want, and I'll definitely get you. This is another thing that we do in the shop, though. I put in place almost 2 years ago a 30-day policy, and that what this does is this, New York. And this is just things, again, that I do because I believe so much in customer service. Now, I do want you to know, customer service is a fine line because a lot of people try to take advantage of things, and we know that. People go to restaurants sometimes and, whatever. But when it comes to this thing with customer service, guys, I got a policy in my store for 30 days. This is what it comes to. You come to my store in New York, I'm going to use you again here. You come to my store, you got a system installed. You came in, look, I want a little bit of bang in my car. I'm kind of trying to feel what you're looking for. I'm going to give you suggestions. On the suggestions I give you, you choose to go with those options, we install it to the car. But let's just say that you bought this for your wifey for Mother's Day or for her birthday, and you bought this package, you put it in the wifey's car. What if you take it to her and you get home, and after she listens to it, she likes it, but man, she's not really in love with it. You're going to be like, man, baby, I tried, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to do what you got to do. This is what I do at the store. You got 30 days, guys, 30 days. So if you bought a system from me today, you got installed in the car, you happy? Great. But if you're not happy with it, you call me, yo, Jay, I got a problem. But I like it, but I just want to have a little bit more of this, or I want a little bit more low, or I want more volume, or whatever you want. All that you pay, New York. Example, if you bought a Nemesis E-Class and it costed you $139 for the woofer, the next level up is a Nemesis M series or F series, and it runs you $189. $139 to $189, the difference is $50. All you pay us is $50 to upgrade your merchandise, and we're going to get it tuned to you because there's no labor cost. There's nothing. Why? I do this also, guys, because, again, I believe in a happy customer is going to bring you thousands of customers more. Advertisement will cost me a lot of money with radio stations, a lot of money out there also with TV. So I invest my money in you. Certain times I'm going to take a loss in my pocket, but I'd rather take the loss in my pocket and have you happy because somewhere down the line, I'll get the opportunity to make that money back. So we do this thing just for our clients.
Wow, y'all, I'm sending everybody that way. Everybody that's near that way, because y'all don't understand. He's right. Most places you go and you get stuff installed, even after a certain amount of days, they're like, oh, well, you want to change something else? Okay, you're going to have to pay us to take it out. You're going to have to pay us for this, pay us for this. I mean, they're going to charge all these fees, and you not even charging all that, but just a small up fee. Man, if y'all don't go check them out for anything, and I'm telling you, I've been there. I've seen what they have, and I love the Nemesis line. I definitely love that line.
They've earned my business, man. We're building out 2 cars this year, hopefully 3, to go compete nationwide, guy. We're building 2 competition cars to go compete in SPL this year. There's I don't want to disclose it here, but we're building out 2 trucks right now. You got to go compete nationwide, and the reason I'm doing this with them is because in reality, Nemesis has been a brand that I know the owners of it, and I know the story behind it. I've always been a sundown audio. I like the good stuff, and there's a reason to it. Because when I get in my car, guys, and I put my radio on, and I put on Alicia Keys, I want Alicia Keys to be singing to me in my dashboard. I want the music so beautiful that if I'm driving from here to Oklahoma, I am enjoying my ride. That's what I like. And I also wanted that if I have to go to a car meeting, show out, I could open my door, turn that radio up, and everybody knows that we're there, right? Well, long story short, we're building these 2 cars with Nemesis to go get the brand, because these people are, another thing I love about them so much is that they stand behind us as a shop. So it's important for me to be able to take care of you, New York. You come to my shop. A lot of brands out there became so bougie and so I don't want to even tell you, because you come and you buy a speaker today. How fair is it to you, Mr. Klein, that you came to my store and you bought a product and something just happened to happen within 2 weeks? And I tell you, Mr. Klein, I have to take your speaker out and mail it off to the manufacturer. You're going to be waiting for 2 to 4 weeks without a speaker. That's not fair to you. And it's not fair to us as a retailer, because as a retailer, I want to take care of my clients. So I'm going to take the hit, put the merchandise in your car and get you out the door, because that's what we do. But then with these retailers, we change it. So Nemesis, we have a great agreement with them. Warranty is awesome. They've been great. The product is really off the chain, and it's just been a great partnership between all of us across the board. So what we sell you in the shop is going to be definitely a great product. It's going to be something you're going to be able to depend on and pass it between cars. But also, if anything goes down, let's take care of you with it.
See, that customer service right there make me say, I don't care what you're charging. Tell me what it is, because I know you're going to stand all the way behind it. I'm not going to have any issues. And any issues I have, I know you're going to take care of it.
Look who's here, y'all. Look who just walked in the building, my better half.
Hello, First Lady. How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
She just came from doing some stuff with the kids. Baby, give me a glass of water, my love.
Right here?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Give me a glass of water. Yeah.
Well, being she walked in, I'm going to go ahead and put this comment up there. Shout out back. Black Battle Cat. He was like, AudioCat and his wife are the only people I know that has a side chick and a side dude.
You know what, Battle Cat? Let me tell you something, Battle Cat. I'm waiting to come back up on that one, but there's a thin line between that, right? Because my wife is East Coast, and if y'all don't know East Coast ain't taking that, my friend. If you end up doing something sideways and your wifey, you're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna be in the news missing something going on. But my wifey, I kind of do it to play with her sometimes with my AudioCat, right? I tell her, baby, look, that's my side chick. Baby, that's my side chick. And she'll be looking at me like, baby, she'll be getting mad. I tell her, baby, that's the only side chick I'm allowed to have. That's a piece of metal. It's a piece of material, so you don't have to worry about nothing. And now she got her car. She calls her a side guy, and I have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Because I played her with the side chick along. Now she playing with the car. It is what it is. But Battle Cat, that's the only one I'm allowed to have. So I'm gonna be happy with that one, man.
Definitely. There she go. Hold on. Let me put it right back up there. Hold on. Where's it at? Dang, it's all the way back up here at the top.
Put it up right now. Hold on.
I'm trying to go find it. I'm trying to find it. There's so many other stuff that came in since then.
So Battle Cat over here. Where is that comment? Right here.
I know. I'm scanning all the way up.
There it is. The only people, look at it right there. AudioCat and his wife are the only people that I know that has a side chick and a side dude. Laugh out loud and know it, man. But that goes, like I said, that's a thin line.
Real thin line.
I'm gonna say, I can guarantee for you though, I would never miss my marriage for nothing, man. I would never risk my marriage for nothing because it's really not worth it. I believe that God has blessed me with an awesome woman, a woman who has had my back, who supported me, who has took me to the next level. As I am more of a man today because of my wife, and I give God the glory for her, but I give it to her too. You got to give credit where credit's due. And I won't ever risk that for nothing. There's not nothing that you can risk my thing. And I know she feels the same way because I take care of my wife. They take care of me, so we're doing good.
Well, so she got that Louis. I was looking at you rocking that real merch shirt.
Something, man. She just walked in because she went out shopping with the guys. But this is the things that also, my wifey, man, she's special. And shout out to God first for blessing me with you, sweetheart. We got my dog back there. But y'all come to my house, you see my pit bull? Better be careful. Look at my wifey there.
Hold on. Rail, I need one of those shirts, Rail. I know you got a new line of shirts. I need one of them. I will be coming down there real soon.
Well,
I'm waiting to see how this whole thing goes on. Come down there real soon, and I'm coming by to get one. So please have one ready for me. I want a black one with the white writing.
The one that Missy hooked you on? Yeah, that's the shirt right there.
Oh yeah.
You see, that's real shirt. We support each other, man. Real, my brother, man. Honestly, my brother. You can see, look. Real to real. Hey man, say man, hey man, it's your boy, man, real to real, man, and we support each other. He wears my shirts on a daily. I wear his stuff on a daily, and that's just a great collab that we have together.
So I got to salute. And also to Johnny Mac in the Q&A. Yes, Rail will be on here sometime soon. He said, I heard you say one time Rail's gonna be here. You see Rail's in the comment. We working on the scheduling time when he will be on here.
Real's a busy man, believe me. He got a lot going on.
A lot going on. And shout out to the person that won the giveaway today on Rail's channel. To me, that was real big. His name was Justin something.
That giveaway, they it was a blessing. For $25, you'll never buy that merchandise in your life. In reality, it's not no garbage. It is really the best of the best. When they get that installed in their car, they're gonna truthfully love it because that's a real bang, real bang.
And to Susan, I can't even pronounce what the rest of that is. It's long. I'm just gonna say Susan. She said, AudioCat, with all the success, are you doing any giveaways on your channel?
Yes, man. We'll definitely be going up right now. We're going on our way to 10K. I've been telling my people on YouTube, I want you guys to tell me what you guys want. To me, it's 1,000 subscribers was a big thing for me, and I can't even tell you how grateful I am that we're on our way to 10K. But I'm telling you guys tell me what you guys want me to give away. I can't, listen, we wouldn't have the success. Nobody has success. There is nothing that's out there that is successful without the support of his team. And you guys are the customers, you guys are the team. People walk into my shop, I say, you're the boss. I say, no. You're the boss, because the boss is the one that pays. If the client paying, you're the boss. But you guys tell me what you guys want us to give away. I'm definitely going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the best I can to make it work. 10K is on its way, y'all. We're growing great things to God. But you guys tell me what you guys want for the giveaway. 10K is going to be the giveaway, and I want it to be a good giveaway. I want you guys to tell me what you guys want. Because I want to make it visit for you guys. You guys are the ones supporting the channel. Tell me what you guys want. That's what we're going to do. Johnny Mac said merch. Okay, Johnny Mac. She said merch. That's all you want is merch. Merch is available on hand, man. Somebody said a free install. Somebody said a speaker. Oh, you mean a pair of speakers? Okay, man. They put up all kind of stuff. Somebody said rims. Somebody said a wrap. Somebody said a day to hang. Now that's a good one. A day to hang out with AudioCat. Listen, we can make it where you get a giveaway and a hangout. That's nothing. That's okay with us, 100%. You know, guys, we're just like you. We want you guys to be around. I enjoy that. The greatest feeling that we have, reality, is when you guys support the channel. You know, people come to my shop buying our merch. You don't understand that I've had the privilege and the honor, guys, of walking my wife to Walmart in the evening and see people at a distance wearing AudioCat shirts. Man, I can't even tell you the feeling that is inside. You're so blessed to have people support the channel. So yeah, that would be whatever we need to do, man. We're gonna do it. We want to do whatever you guys want. Besides battle, being allowed to do it because you want to be, I'm loving it. Oh boy, now I got everybody chiming in. Zero gauge kit, and an HO alternate. Man, you need an alternator? Man, I got somebody saying a wrap. Somebody said tinted windows. Hold on. The Q&A going so fast. Okay, hold up. Yeah, that's another good one. They said lunch or dinner with AudioCat and the whole AudioZone family. That's a good one. We can do it. They said lunch or dinner with the whole fam. And they said including Rail. So Rail, they want you involved in it too if they do a giveaway like that. I know he'll be there, man. I know, believe me, there's one thing I have no doubt. I know he'll support. Real will be with us, no problem. That's 100% guarantee. You guys just gotta tell us what you want. If you guys want to, we can make it a list of A, B, C, D, E, F, and have you choose 2 of them if you want to, and just make it worthwhile for you guys. But guys, we got to get to 10K, man. My 1 year anniversary is coming up. I can't even tell you guys how. Listen, I can't tell you how blessed I would be if I hit 10K my first year. That is really off the chain. But yeah, we could definitely, whatever you guys want, I'll start putting it together. You guys say what you want. I'm making a list. We'll give you guys A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever it is, and you guys choose 2. Whatever you want, that's what we're going to give you guys.
Oh, what up, JB? Shout out to JB. He is actually in the Philippines, so I know it's morning over there. It's Thursday morning. Salute. Appreciate you coming through. He always comes through. And yeah, we already talked about that. Hold up. He said you need to raffle away a bad boy bass head truck. Wow, 728.
Want to give me a juice truck, man? Come on, 728.
What's up, Christian Payne? I see you in the building. Wow. They want you to do all the big giveaways. I'll tell y'all what. Y'all send them all through here. I will make sure AudioCat gets every one of them. Period. I'll make sure you get all of them. Period.
Man, we definitely gonna do it, man. It's really I can't tell you guys. I'm so grateful you guys are my supporters. So man, I want you guys to tell me what you want because that's what I want. I want to give back to you guys for what you guys need, man. That's what I want.
And also somebody from the Q&A, Miss Lady 671. She said, "What is the first mod that you're doing to your wife's car?"
The first mod, I actually just did it today, man. See, my wife is a very simple woman. Yes, guys, my wife is very simple. She doesn't like things too crazy, but she asked me for this. When she got the car, she started with the simplest things, little decals, little stickers she wants to turn the car. She got those today, but the biggest mod I'm going to be doing, she wants to change the wrap on the car. Definitely going to do it for her. I'm going to let her play with the car like that. She wants some pulleys and she wants to get faster, but I'm going to let her play with the car like that for a while. But yeah, probably the wrap is going to be the first biggest mod we're going to do to her car.
Okay. And the same person asks, who's doing the rap? Come on, why you got to ask who's doing the rap?
Yo, baby, I rap too. What's wrong with y'all, man?
If you didn't know he raps cars, and trust me, I've seen him do it.
Yeah,
I've seen him. I've seen him do it.
We have some people we collab with a lot of different places out here, a lot of different shops out here, but we definitely do raps in the building. Sometimes we're too busy and we outsource with some of our friends. Can we just help each other? It's a community, guys. I believe there's enough money for everybody. So believe me, we work with a lot of people. But yeah, if we're doing my wife's car, it's going to be done by me and Real. Real is going to be the only one touching that car with me and nobody else. That's my wife's car, and I know that it's going to be perfect for her. Hopefully, maybe she starts her channel by then. She can vlog the process and do what she needs to do with her car. But yeah, it'll be us doing it for sure.
He said, AudioCat, when are you putting that Barton shifter in that cat?
Man, my son is telling me the same thing, man. Jad, when are you going to put it on? When are you going to put it on? I don't know, man. I mean, I've gotten used to the car. You know, like it's just a marriage between me and the car. That's why it's called my side chick. So I've learned how to run her. I got used to her, right, the way that she is. So I know how to get everything done for her. I thought about it, man, but, you know, I'm holding on that to see when I feel that I need it. My son's about to get a shifter done for his car. I'll play with that. I've had short shifts in the car before, but like I said, I've already got so used to driving her and she works so sync. I don't think I want to change it yet.
Man. What up, Silverback? I see you. Silverback said, AudioCat, tell the story when the cops asked you and Red how you guys afford a nice such car. You know what? I got that question like 5 or 6 times in IG, and I was leaving that for last. We can go ahead and answer now.
This is what happened when we first got into quarantine out here in Dallas, man. After I think it was the first or second week, it was right
after we left.
Yeah, it was a pop-up meet here in Dallas. And I said, you know what, let's go. So my daddy went out in his car. I took out the AudioCat, and we went cruising around. I think we had Real's car and a couple of cars. We were all together. And we just went and had a little cruise around downtown Dallas and so on. Well, obviously, you know, Real's car is always a beautiful car. It's very unique. My AudioCat looks unique. My dad with his bed, and we're just at its gas station hanging out. So the cops are patrolling. This one cop comes up to us, and he gets out the car. And when they come out, you know what I'm saying? This is my belief. I'm going to give you respect if you deserve it. That's 100% what I'm going to do. I like to have a good time. But he came out really smooth. He's like, listen, you know, I got a question for you, sir. And I said, yes, sir. How can I help you? He says, what can I do in my life to be able to have these cars? You got a HellCat, another HellCat, all these beautiful cars. What I got to do? He goes, what do you do for that? I said, man, it's very simple. I transport a lot of drugs from Laredo, Mexico, to Texas. I said, so I do the heroin transport, the marijuana transport, and the cocaine import. I'm responsible for that. And that's why, because the cop looked at me in my face like, man, you straight crazy. Real, busted out laughing. His wife busted out laughing. My wife looked at me like, you're stupid as hell.
Well, still laughing right now. He's still laughing. I laugh when I watch the footage. I couldn't do but just crack up.
Listen, it was the funniest thing. My dad looked at me like, bro, are you crazy? You lost your mind. And the cop looked at me, and I just stood looking at him, right? And he goes, you know, he started to crack up and laugh. I said, no, man. I said, listen, I own a store, get my business card. And he actually hit me up this week. He wants to bring his car for getting his wife's car for 10. So you see the small world. But it was just Yeah, it was a small world. I gave my car that day. We've had a lot of cops come by the shop, and it's kind of a cool thing. I say one thing: I support the cops when they support you. But there's some cops that have abuse of power. The other day I was driving with my wife's car. We literally just bought this car in New York. I'm with my son. We went for a cruise around Dallas, and these cops decided to just mess with it. They pulled my son over, pulled me over.
Already? Right after y'all just got it?
Not even a week after the car in New York. We got the car. We cruising around the streets. We were coming up. We made a U-turn, a legal U-turn. And we came around, and one cop pulled my son over, one cop pulled me over, and she just came up, can I get your license and registration? I said, yes, ma'am. I gave it to her. I said, ma'am, what did you pull me over for? She says, because of your exhaust is too loud. I said, ma'am, it's a HellCat. We just bought it in stock, literally.
Yeah, I remember that video.
She's like, well, I'll be back. When she took everything, she came back. She goes, you mind if I ask you to pull up your driver's side window? I put it up. I already know what she can do. She says it if it's in. I said, okay, cool. She goes, okay, why don't you have a front license plate in the car? This was the stupidest question that she could have asked me. I told her, man,
I remember that. I was like, what?
I got a temporary tag. The front license plate don't exist because I don't have a tag for the car yet. Like, I'm telling you, literally stupid. I could, damn, are you going to have a tag in the front? And she just came back and she's like, I pulled you over for your exhaust, but I'm going to give you a ticket for it. Look at this, y'all. You want to see how this works out? I ended up losing my license 2 days before I got pulled over. So I went ahead and I went online and I asked for a duplicate copy. When I recognized it, I asked for a duplicate copy. You get a paper that you print out saying that you have a license and so on, but I didn't print it out. I had it on my phone. The receipt from the DMV, right? Because it's on its way coming to the mail. So she asked for my license, I give her the phone. Well, that's not good enough. It has to be the original copy. It's just cops doing, those cops I don't like. You know what I'm saying? There's certain cops that I respect. But there's just these that, reality just looking for something nitpick to grab you on. She ended up giving me a ticket for not having the possession of my license, even though I showed her my phone. So, you know what I'm saying? Again, it is what it is at that point in time, but we have to do is just stay positive. That happened. It bothered me a little bit. I'm not going to let it get underneath my skin. I know that, there are greater things ahead of me, so I'm not going to lose my cool and lose my head over a person who's ignorant. Jay-Z, one of my favorite rappers, I loved him. I grew up with him. He always told me on a song, he says, a wise man told me, don't argue with fools. People from a distance can't tell you who is who. So I'm not going to start fighting with the people because then we both look dumb. And I just let it be. I took it like a man. I took my, my little citation, my ticket, move on, let's go.
Yeah, Rail, like they did you. Rail, I swear, that took me back to New York when they taking them pictures like that. I'm like, wow. So you really going to sit there and take a picture? He did nothing wrong, but okay, it's one thing to pull him over and try to write him a ticket, but now you're going to sit there and take pictures.
That's how
man,
it is.
Rail, funny story. I had a cop do me like that in New York, and when he was taking a picture, I was like that the whole time with my middle finger. And he was like, "Sir, I can't take a picture." I said, "You want a picture? You got it. There it is." All because he was like, "Yo, so you from New York? Why you here? Why does it matter?"
Yeah, why are you here? I was like, "I want to be here." What the hell?
Why does it matter? Are you transporting something? Yes. What are you transporting? Myself. I'm like, you know what?
You know what, New York, I'm going to tell you a story that happened.
New York's something different.
I first came out here to Dallas, Texas, man. I came from Florida, and I really didn't see as much racism as I did when I moved to Dallas. I'm not going to lie about that. I was driving a BMW, and yeah, I was stupid. I was in real estate school, and there was this guy trying with this truck, and I had an M3, and I just went outside and said, listen, whenever you want to race, this is what I'm going to do. So I burnt out on the highway. I get pulled over by the first time I've ever seen a police officer in a Tahoe. This is back in 06.
When they were first rocking the Tahoe, yeah.
I believe I got pulled over by trucks. I was in shock, right? Well, he comes and he started harassing me, take everything out of my car, tell me, why do I have a Texas license with a car with a Florida tag? And started really harassing me, right? The bad part was all of a sudden he gets an emergency call and he leaves all my stuff that he took out of my car in the Florida.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, man. That struck a nerve with me because he also asked me, do you have anything in the car? I said, no, sir. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, sir. He says, do you transport? I said, no. What are you talking about? He goes, what are you doing in Capel? It's a big city over here. I said, I'm getting my real estate license. He told me, why do you want a real estate license? What the guy told me. I said, because I want to sell houses. Do you mind if I ask you to step out the vehicle? I said, no, sir. So I got the car. Do you mind if I check the car? I said, no, sir. He literally pulled out my carpet, my speaker box in the car, New York, everything out of my car.
Wow.
At least everything. That was the first time in Dallas, man. That was like my welcome.
Yeah, I've had something like that happen to me.
I've had that happen to me 2 or 3 times out here. So, but y'all don't know racism still exists. But, so I'm not going to hate back. I'm just going to stay positive, stay focused, and keep on getting to what I need to get to and not let nothing come in the way.
Yeah, that's like the story you told about the cop, and then all of a sudden the cop showed up with the buddy at the shop. Yeah, I saw that video. I was like, wow, I would have gave him the same
That
treatment.
was the second thing that happened to me. Actually, the video I dropped a couple of days ago, Jason Moreno with the Mercedes Benz, he was my chiropractor, the one that taught me the trick.
Oh,
He
wow.
brought the cop to the shop to have me do some work for him, and I denied it because, in reality, I put a case against him because if you don't know it, guys, if you really feel that you're being harassed one day by a police officer or something going on, you have the right to ask for the badge number. You even have the right to ask for a supervisor and have them come to your scene. There's been a couple of incidents here in Dallas, Texas, where I've been riding with my wife late night from going to the movies. The theater we like is about 45 minutes away from here. But it's, when I go out with my wife date night, hey, we're having a date night. We go to a restaurant, we go have a good time. We're coming back service, and they gave me a Silverado. I was coming back to the highway, and listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was speeding. I give credit where credit's due, and I don't have no problem with that. If I'm speeding and you pull me over, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Yes, sir. Why? Because I was speeding. How fast are you going? Approximately 95 miles an hour. I'm gonna be careful with you. But this cop also pulled us out, and we ain't gonna get into all that. But reality, just stay positive, stay focused, man. Don't let the people get into your skin, man, and don't let them take a judgment of everybody. I'm gonna give you this example. Not all cops are bad cops, my true opinion.
Yes.
We got cops that are cool as hell. They're great with us. I've had cops catch me racing in front of my shop, New York, the drag strip, Mexico runs, in front of the shop, taking off from that light that you saw there. And they've caught us at the end, pull us over, and end up being, Jeff, what are you doing out here? I tell him, man, I'm actually playing with my car. Jeff, you know you can't be doing that, man. We got a phone call of you drag racing and street and so on. I said, listen, I'm on it with the cop. Yes, it was me. I'm going to tell you the truth. Jeff, just don't do it no more. Those are cool cops. I get cops that have, pull me over for certain thing and give you a break. Those are cool cops. But there is some cops that abuse the power. Just stay focused. Don't let them get to your skin. Move on to the next and just do. You have the right to call a supervisor if you feel bothered. If you feel threatened, you can call.
You have a right to record.
You have a right to record. You have also the right to be able to, challenge if you need to challenge it. If you feel that they did something wrong, you have the right to do that too.
Yeah, man, appreciate it, Jeremy Jones. Appreciate it. So I like this podcast. Salute, bro. Man, I'm trying to work harder to make it even better and better, bro. So I'm just making it home from filming. Dang, Real still out there filming. Go ahead and get that footage, man.
Real, listen, y'all don't know, man. Real works hard.
Yes,
I mean, Real's a hard worker. If people really got to see the back, man, I'm a hard worker. People don't even see what I do. You know what I'm saying? But so you have to grind to have it. And if he has what he has, it's because he's grinding for it, and he's working very hard for it. So you know what? If you grind, you have the right to do what you're doing. You can do what Real does because he works for it.
Yeah, and that's one thing I say. Real's worth actually. Real, this is why. I'm gonna say that when you come on the show. I'm going to say that because I don't want to give too much. I'm going to say that when you come on, we're going to talk about that. But AudioCat, one of the segments I do toward the end of the show, because I know, we over an hour. One of the things I do toward the end of the show, I have a segment called Help Me Help You. And this is dedicated to you today because of your shop. Man, I got to put this up here. I had some stuff sent to me and some stuff I already had. I said, this is a perfect time because I have somebody on here who does installs, who owns a shop. Maybe we can help these folks out. So hold up. Let me go ahead and pull it. Let's go ahead and pull it on up here. Hold up. Let's share the screen. Zoop. Let's share that. Let's start out with this, the whole segment. Help Me Help You. Y'all already know. For those who don't know, you're going to learn today. And it's sponsored by Mr. Go Get It. Mr. Go Get It. How you feel, Mr. Go Get It? Oh, that's how you feel about it. All right. All right. Shout out. Again. Okay. All right, Mr. Go Get It. I know that's how you feel about it. Now let's start from the beginning. Now here we go. We know they overseas, but they did this whole wing thing. And I had to look at it real close and I was like, oh wow, that is actually blower fans in the back like it belonged to a kitchen somewhere. So help me to help these folks so we can help them to get something better. I mean, it's a nice Toyota, but man, this right here, this is some engineering. I guess it's supposed to help them go faster. I mean, I don't know.
Man, I can't even tell you. Listen, man, you know what? I'm not going to knock it because they're creative. You know what? I believe in everybody has their own style. I believe everybody has what they like. If that's what he likes, hey, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? What the purpose could be, well, is obviously for look, but the spoiler and so on is unique. This is what I can tell you. It's unique, and it caught your attention because it's here. So that's what he wanted for, and he got the attention he was looking for. He definitely got it there. What you want me to help you with on this?
Man, I love the actual third brake light he put up on top.
Yeah.
I mean, he even put the LED brake light that's not even waterproof, but My thing is, this is some engineering because I'm still trying to figure out where the hell he get the whole kit from to do this, and he cut it perfect so it just looked like it just came on there.
I'm telling you, he took his time to do it, so it's something that he had a work in progress. I mean, what's funny is that you see something like this right now, but if you got that same project and they put it in fiberglass and they molded it in, it could look like two turbines behind the car shooting power. You don't know, but it's just it is what it is at this point. I don't know what to help you with this one. You got me on that one, my brother.
Man, really do. What up, Stunner? Shout out to Stunner in the building.
I hope you don't cancel in September, man. If you didn't catch the whole show, we've been planning since we spoke the last time about doing a whole road trip, going to Minnesota with GQ, going out with you to Chicago. But, man, hit me up on my phone. You got it, man, so we can definitely figure out. I hope you do your event in September, though, because I'm really looking forward to go out there and be with you guys, man.
Yeah, I know, Stunner. I was telling them about what you had said doing when you was on the live Sunday that was being canceled. But, we still got hope. We're still keeping our fingers crossed that something just turn around and you still have it. What up, Still Body? I see you in the building, man. Let's keep going because, like I said, this part is dedicated to you to help them. Now, I've heard of audio installs. This right here got me, man.
That's a Chevrolet, man. That's definitely a GM car. That's a GM radio. Not a radio, but the dashboard is definitely GM. So the only thing I can tell you, man, is that sometimes there's budgets that don't allow you to do things. If I would tell you the thing that I've seen in my shop sometimes, man, it's amazing. In fact, I'm gonna share with y'all a story. But you see here, this is people just doing their best to do it. A lot of people want to do the best. You know what? If you have that problem, come and see, man. I've actually donated sometimes to people, but they really listen, man. The truth is, we have a good time in our life and we have a bad time in our life. There's some dark places in our life. I've been the one that's actually helped clients come in and they tell me, listen, man, I'm really in a bad place. I'm broke right now. I got no money. This is my situation. I've donated dash kits and helped people like that. But, he's just trying to do the best he can to have a radio because you know what it is to drive your car with no audio.
Oh, been there. No audio, no AC, windows wouldn't roll down. Woo.
He put his radio in there. He got tired of it flopping out and messing up. So he just put whatever he could to hold it in place so he can enjoy his ride.
Yeah. Well said, 2 radio signal. Then the JVC ain't working, so the JVC went out. So he had to put I don't know what the other one is, and so he just wheeled them up together. To me, the best thing that's installed is the bass knob, but this is the best he could do. I mean, look at the bass knob. The bass knob is installed perfect.
The bass knob is perfect, right on point.
But boy. Man, if I saw that, man, let me go get you a dash kit. Let's get this right, man.
Boy. We'll definitely help you out.
Because, man, this to me, this is a whole hazard because it's wood that he got a hole in it. And some radios get hot.
They do. They do. They used to. Now they're actually coming out with Mechless, which is no CDs because nobody really does CDs no more.
Yeah, that's what all my radios are.
Yeah, Mechless, they don't get as hot as they used to. But yeah, man, it gets crazy, man.
Yeah, all of mine are media players, and one of my Harleys is a media player, and it tripped people out like because it's a half a den. When I say half a den, it ain't but this big. He was like, "Well, how do you play it?" I said, "Well, everything I do is Bluetooth or USB, so I don't do CDs." I mean, to these days, hardly nobody does CDs except for Cam. I know Cam does CDs. He's still back in the day.
In my life, I've seen cassettes go bad. I've seen now CDs go bad, and everything's going into digital. In reality, I can't fight it. I love my digital files. I got everything I own in the cloud. I have to worry about it scratching. I don't have to worry about it being damaged, and I got it anywhere that I go in any device that I got. So yeah, the technology has changed a lot, and I support it because in reality, man, I get in my car. Back in the day, I would have my CDs. I would have packs of CDs. I would have hip hop. I would have R&B. I have reggaeton. I have them all separated. Sometimes I go out feeling I'm in a hip hop mood. Next, I run into somebody, and all of a sudden my mood changes, and I don't got my R&B. And now you don't have that problem. Now everything's just on your phone, and you're streaming, and you're done.
Yep. Especially now, I've seen the new radios. They were supposed to come out for this year, but I don't know what's going to happen. I know Pioneer, Kenwood, Kenwood, Alpine. I know those were the 3 I've seen the top that was adapting this technology. It's basically technology where it'll take it from the cloud. Mm-hmm. So the cloud will actually be basically you download the app to your phone, enter that, and it actually pulls it straight from the cloud, all your whole playlist, everything. So if you got iTunes, if you have using Google service, if you're using any other services out here, they're supposed to be compatible with it.
So really what they're doing right now is they're implementing, they started this a few years back, they're implementing your phone into the car. Phone is the biggest technology that we have. In fact, you can find somebody by their phone faster than you can find them from their social security number. I mean, it's just a crazy technology. But now with the phone, what they're doing, they started doing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and now they're putting all these features. We have Pandora in the phone working through. Everything is gone to make our lives easier. Now the technology is having a cloud service to the unit that actually marries every device, kind of like your Alexa does at home or your Google does at home. It looks at everything. You set it up, and it has access to all your media. It means everything that you have, it has access for you to have in your car. And that's just taking technology to another level. In reality, I'm not against it, man. That's one of the things that I love. I love that I can get in my car again. And, sometimes I can do whatever I want to. And technology is making it easier, but that technology can be amazing. I'm actually waiting to implement that into my car because, it's just cool that I can have everything in the car without any device. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yep. They showed pictures. It was a video on YouTube. And I know a guy that works for Pioneer, and he was like, it's one company that came out with it, and they selling it to all of us. And they basically writing the program to go on every one of the radios. And I was like, wow. He was like, yeah, it's going to be basically one button you touch. It'll link to an app on your phone. He said, everybody has their phones. So it'll link to your phone, link right to it, and everything pulls up. He said, you can pull up your picture. So if you got Google Photos, you can pull that up.
Everything. It streams all your services right to the device, which is cool. In reality, it's the way that everything's going, man. The radios right now they're getting closer to that point. The technology right now, you put your phone in it, you got everything that you possibly could want in your life. You could talk to your phone, your radio, say, listen, find me a Starbucks, it'll find you a Starbucks. Navigate me home. You could talk to your device, so show me a picture of this, and it does it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because in my Escalade, what you see in the Escalade, I use the mirror function.
Yeah.
On my Pioneer radio, so it mirrors my phone. I just put my phone in the thing, and I don't worry about it no more because everything on my phone is sitting up here. The whole picture, everything.
The technology is a great thing, man. We ain't gonna go against it. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I know. I'm gonna keep going. Somebody said go to the next one. Okay, we going to the next one. Now this right here. Oh my God, man, they really need some help. Some of my folks have seen it, some haven't. They basically have the DVD RW drive in the dash, and they took a sponge, cut the sponge, and then they have the MP3 cable hooked up to it. I don't know what it's running to, but this is how they listen to all their CDs.
You know what's the craziest part, man? We have customers today that come from dealership. We have a lot of dealership contracts. I got cars coming to me right now, guys, honestly, no joke, because the new cars have no CD player. And you cannot get with a CD player. That's over with, right? I got dealerships call me, Jeff, I got a car I sold, but the customer only wants to take it if you can add a CD changer to the car. So, guys, I've had to invent, and being honest with you, you cannot find CD changer. I bought like 6 of them one time. You cannot find them no more. And all 6 of them, I sold all 6 of them. And what you see there is kind of a crazy thing. We're actually, back in the day, we used to put the DVDs in our glove box. Y'all remember that?
Yes. Yes, the small little DVDs.
We're actually putting those right now with an audio input to these dealership cars for the people that have CD player. Yes, sir. So I see that DVD. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah. Hey, this one belongs to a computer, but man, well, yeah, you can wire it up because from a computer actually is 12 volts. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, no, these everything little drives that you see right there, that's actually a computer drive, and I see that. But yeah, they are 12 volts. But the one I'm talking about is the old DVD player we have for the car that looked like that had the video out and the audio out. Because we're only using the audio out and implementing what we're doing. Because the dealerships tell me, Jeff, that's the only way we can sell the car, and we're gonna make the customer happy, so we get it done.
Man, and oh man, I know a lot of older folks that are like that. They're like, I'm just getting used to CDs, and now no CDs. Like before my dad passed, he was like, "How are you playing your music?" I said, "Everything on my phone. I got over 1 million songs on my phone, and I got stuff in the cloud." He said, "It's in the sky." I was like, "No, not that kind of cloud." And I had to sit there and explain it to him. So for older folks, when they go to buy a car, or folks that's just used to the technology of a CD, they want it. And now you got, I think it stopped in 2019. A lot of vehicles don't have none of that in it now, just straight Bluetooth and USB.
Bluetooth and USB, that's everything right now. Everything is streamlined. Yeah. My dad found me for a while. My dad had thousands of CDs of messages and features through the years and so on. And I had to literally go to my dad and put all this into his computer and upload it to iTunes for him to have it in his thing. And now you can't get my dad off of technology. He's more technological than most people you know. He loves technology right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Seifu Alonso. He said, man, I'm going to have to catch the rest of them because I'm going live and I'm dropping something. Okay, Seifu Alonso, I hear you. I definitely hear you. Man, let's go to the next one. Now, this one I have to keep putting up because everybody loves this picture right here. And yeah, I was up yesterday, but I'm gonna put it up one more time. It's probably gonna be the last one. This is Demonology's favorite. And being I saw Demonology crossing here real quick. Shout out Demonology. I'm putting this back up for you, bro, because this is your favorite one. The man is sitting on the trunk of this Pontiac Sunfire. She got the windows closed, but the sunroof open. And she's telling him when they're gonna speed up. Now, if you notice, it's a refrigerator and it's on a hand truck, and they didn't want to pay the delivery fee that day, so they just said, you know what? We'll just get the hand truck, strap it to it. We'll get it home. And they drove all the way home. And the good thing about it is they made it.
The power of persistence, man. They were persistent. They had to get it home that day. We're not going to say that they couldn't afford transportation that day. Maybe they really needed it that day, and there was no way that they could be without the refrigerator because they made it work. So look, that's ingenuity at best. They made a bad situation possible, but they got their fridge home. And I guarantee you that night, they went to put their stuff in the fridge. So they did what they had to do. Yeah,
that's what they did. And I ain't gonna spend a lot of time because I spent so much time on this for so many things, but I'm just glad they made it home. Now, this is a mod I'm hoping y'all can do at y'all shop. I don't even know what this is, but it's primed out and it's ready to go. Rail, this the next YouTube car right here. It has a Corvette back end as we see. I don't even know what it is. The shape of it looks like it could be a I was about to say Monte Carlo, and I'm like, nah, I don't know what it is. But this is something and it's in Texas. What part of Texas? I have no idea. But all I know is
what I see is it's a 4-lug bolt pattern, so I know that it's an import.
That's it.
They put a Corvette rear end that I can't really tell because the back windows they modded the angle of it, but it is a Corvette back up. I can't tell you what it is, but you know what? Maybe that was his dream, so he's making it a reality. And hey, we're gonna support that too. We can do yours, but you can bring it to us. I'll make it just like that if you want primer and all.
I mean, he got the wing molded into it and everything.
Yep.
Rail said, no. Yeah. Rail said, he's in the 2026 Tesla. Man, I'm just, somebody took the time to do all this engineering. And
Literally.
Wow.
It wasn't cheap.
No. The body lines to the fender, and it has a Porsche front end on it. I can tell by the lights.
It does. It looked like a Porsche or a 911 box or something like that. I've seen that too.
Oh, man.
That was an interesting build. I bet you if he takes it somewhere, he's going to get the attention. Everybody going to look at him. Some are going to like it. Some of them are going to not, but he will get the attention.
Man, yeah. And Stunner Reese, I know you still in here. Hey, yo, this is the next giveaway. We ain't going to give away the putt-putt. We're going to get this and give it away.
Support that channel. Come on.
Man, woo, boy. Yeah, y'all subscribe to my dog Stunner Reese, man. Y'all heard he doing a lot of giveaways. I'm trying to get in on one of them. Man, now this is another one. Now, wow, man. I don't even know what to say about that.
It wasn't long enough, man. He just made it a little bit longer. That's all. He just needed more room for his truck.
But my thing is, are all axles turning or the other one just free flowing? I mean,
man, I would think the back ones are free flowing. I think that he just adapted that rear end to it. But yeah, I don't think that'll have all axles working. I doubt that a lot.
Man. And then he missing a window, so
he ain't done it yet, man. It's under construction.
And for the person just asking for Q&A, yes, this vehicle is somewhere in Texas. I don't know where it's at. I've never seen it, but man, help me help them. They could have just got a long bed pickup or something, man.
They needed the room, and he just made it the best he could. So.
And then they got extra seats in it. So it's extra seats in it. I'm looking at it. I'm sorry, I'm pointing to y'all. For those that don't know, I got it on a 120-inch screen, so I'm pointing at that. But let me point this way. I'm looking at the extra stuff added, and then the back end, man. You know what? I would have converted that to a limo and put a jacuzzi in the back.
Yeah, I would have been on that one too. But yeah, he put some time to make it work. I'll tell you that right now.
And it has 2 gas tanks on it, so I guess he ain't never run out of gas.
No, he'd run it from here to California and back with no problem.
Lord have mercy. Hey, if y'all see this anywhere on I-10, I-20, I-30, y'all please snap the picture for me. Oh, boy. Let's keep going. Now, this one really took the cake. They took a whole van and turned it into a trailer. And it's a mobile home. It's basically, they said, we make our own mobile home. We ain't paying all that money. So they took a whole van, decked it out, pulled the engine out, pulled everything out, welded to a tow hook. Man, they did a lot of work to it, and they got a bed, everything in it. But my thing is, Why are the lights? Well, my thing is, where y'all going?
Man, that's actually a unique build right there. I've seen people do other things. I've seen guys use the back of other cars to make trailer for the back of the cars. But that
in the back of that pickup, yep.
Completely unique right there. That I can tell you that's unique.
Actually, back in the day, I used to have a guy that used to bring me, back when I did paint body work real heavy, he used to bring me back ends of trucks to cut and turn into trailers. And I was like, how many of these are you making? He said, man, I sell these. I'm getting you to make it for me. And he's paying me well, so I didn't argue, but he had a market for it. People wanted those back ends to do, and
there was a guy the other day, man, sorry to interrupt you, but he had a BMW 3 Series with the back of a BMW 3 Series behind him on a trailer. It was unique. So yeah,
wow.
it was pretty cool. It's different, but yeah, this one here is pretty unique.
Man, Rail, help me to help them because they popping up at every meet with this. They making sure they ain't staying in no hotels. So we ain't catching no beard flu. Y'all called the beard flu. We ain't catching no. Yeah, what up, Rubens? I seen the bill. We're not catching no beard flu. Orange 392. I see. Man, these your folks right here with this. I don't even know what to call it. It's a camper / I don't even know. I haven't found a name for it. Even when I first looked at this, I couldn't find a name for it.
It's definitely a camper.
Yeah. And they got the windows open and vented out.
He's by the KFC too.
Yeah, hold up. We're going the wrong way. Let's keep going. Now, this was yesterday, but I figure I put this up again because, like I said, you own a shop, and she got her stimulus check. Yes, as a lady driving, she said, I am going to be styling. She took her shoes. She took her shoes and painted them red underneath for red bottoms. She took that Taurus. She said, I'm putting the whole kit on it. Yes, the kit costs more than the whole car, but she didn't care. And you see my man standing back there laughing because his car is back there all rimmed up in Florida. So his car's back there all rimmed up. And he said, man, she said, I'm going to come through stunned. And she came through here stunned, reading the newspaper and all.
She's shining for her. You know, she's enjoying her time, and she's definitely shining there. I know she's trying to be out there with the boys, and she's doing the best she can, so she did all right.
Yeah, she doing it. Shout out to you, Miss Lady. I salute you because you went out here and you doing it. Man, you're doing it big. You're doing it big. I'm going to keep it moving. Keep it moving right here. Keep it moving. Now, this was the one I had up, but I figure I put this up for AudioCat to see this because this is funny right here. See, mom left dad to watch the son, watch the kid, watch for a few hours or bring him to work with you or something. So he found a great idea. I'm going to take his car, I'm going to put a turbo on and put 2 nitrous bottles on it. And we're going to see how fast he go down the track.
He got his license plate says Crazy Cool because he's just enjoying that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's actually a pretty unique build. That's pretty different, man. That's a kid would like that. I think they'll enjoy that.
Man, my thing is, I hope. How is it being powered? Is the turbo just blowing it down the street?
That's to be continued, man. We don't know. We don't know exactly what they built into it. I can't really tell you much about it, but it is interesting looking. That's for sure. And maybe those nitrous bottles. Maybe Mama put some sleeping gas. When she want to put the baby to sleep, she gets sprayed. I don't know. We'll see what happens on that one.
That's actually a good idea. I ain't think about that. I ain't think about that one. That's a good idea. Let's keep it moving. Now, this is my hero. I posted yesterday. This is my hero. He's tired of people on his street, not just going fast. He said, I'm tired of the cops just writing everybody tickets. So he decided he's going to sit in his driveway. I'm mad his sign is small because it's a downhill coming out of a school zone. He said, I'm going to sit here with my sign let you know the cop is sitting way back up. Hold up.
On the left-hand side. The cop is right here.
Back over there. And they writing tickets. I think that cop was getting like $1,000 a day in tickets just sitting right there. So he had a sweet spot. So he said, I'm tired of it. But my thing is, because that sign is so small, by the time you see him in that sign, it's too late.
It's too late. You got clocked. So that's it. The power of laser radar detectors is unreal, guys. I mean, they can get you at a distance, and they know it's exactly you. There is no false signal. It's pinned on your car. They got it. We do have a couple. Just so y'all know, we got something to avoid that is called the jammer. But long story short, yeah, once you get pinned, you're pinned.
Yeah. So that right there really got me.
He's really supporting his neighborhood. He's like, guys, there's a cop here. Don't get caught. That's supporting the neighborhood.
Oh, boy. Let me keep it moving because I salute you, bro, but I got to get you a bigger sign. Matter of fact, we're going to get it so it posts up so everybody can see.
Stand by yourself.
Now, this one a few people have seen, but I'm going to go ahead and play it. They had a car meet. We know there's a lot of car meets in Dallas. A lot of car pull-ups, meets, whatever you want to call it. And here we go.
Yes.
Now, for those that missed that, I'm going to pause right there. See, you got to You got to get your ass out the way. Not only did she get hit by the car, it slammed her into the BMW. But this is why I say she's a trooper. Because after it happened, she bounced up like nothing was wrong. Everybody checked on her, and then they said cops. So then everybody took off.
Wow. Man, that's a crazy thing, and this is gonna go to the thing, man. If you're gonna go out there and have fun, man, have fun. Just be careful, man. You know, so you can't really trust other drivers. You can't trust everybody else. She lucky she didn't get really hurt on that case. There is the case of people getting really hurt, man. You could lose a limb. You know, honestly, yeah, it's a good time, and you had a fun time at the meet, and so on and so on. But when things get a little reckless, you got to watch yourself. Because my question is always going to be: is it worth it for you to get hurt or paralyzed for some stupidity? It's not. So just watch yourself, man.
Sorry, Mr. Fly. He said, "Am I late?" Mr. Fly, you know you're always late.
Sorry, what's going on, man?
You always rolled in a little late, but the bad man is in the building.
That's
man.
It.
Now, this is how I'm gonna end the show tonight. For those that seen it, I know you know it, but this is actually in Philly. I thought it was in New York, but it's in Philly. My man.
There you go, G.
Now pause for a minute. My man is in he done stole somebody's Barbie Jeep, excuse me. He done put a 12-volt battery, deep cycle battery in the front, got the ready. He is bumping, and he's bumping Jay-Z.
He enjoying his day. I'll tell you that right now. He's just enjoying that, man. That's kind of crazy, but that's actually, and his ingenuity. He's enjoying himself. That's what matters to me, man. He's having fun.
Yeah, but it don't stop there. He gets right here, and he just moves the cone out the way. Yeah, cone, you get out my way. He said, "You get out my way. You blocking me right now.
My way, yeah.
You in my way. I'm trying to get by, and you in my way." I'm like, wow. I done heard it all. I done seen it all. But this right here has really taken the cake.
That was a good one, man. That was actually a good video at the end, man. So far, that was a good one. He's like, "No, the cone, you're in my way," and he's just enjoying himself, though, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Jeremy Jones, he is styling. He was styling way too much. I mean, yeah, he's styling on him. He was. Everybody's still cracking up. I know it's still funny. I know somebody just said, "Did we see that before?" Yes, but it's still funny. AudioCat ain't seen it. There's some people here that haven't seen it, so I'll put it back up. But AudioCat, definitely want to appreciate you for rolling through New York City Live podcast. I know y'all sorry we went this long, but I want to make sure my man got all the time in the world, because after really chopping up with him, even though it was my first time meeting you when I was there in Dallas in March, but after really chopping up, I said, "Man, yeah, I got to get him on the show." I said, because he's hilarious and he got a business. He's doing this thing. I said, and my thing is to give flowers and accolades and just do while you're around, not while he's going like, "Oh man, he had that shop, man. He was doing the damn thing." No, tell them now while they live it.
They say Spanish gentlemen is alive. I'll be honest with you, and the privilege has been mine. I've actually enjoyed this so much, man. I can't even tell you, though. Thank you so much for having me here. Thanking you for having this. It's been a great moment. I'd really like to, to just be out there with people, man. This is what it's about, and you're entertaining people, and that's what it's about, and you do a great job at it. I didn't know about your podcast, but from today on, I promise you I'm subscribed, so you'll be seeing me there from now on, man. And if you haven't seen the podcast, guys, support him, man. He's doing a good thing here, man. It's just information. There's a lot of things. You're going to get some good information from him, so stay tuned to him, because it's definitely worth it in New York. Now the kisses from over here, man. I want to tell you thank you for that, man. We've had a great time with you here, boss.
Man, salute. And this is also to bring people together so people will know, look, these are people I watch. These are people that I got a chance to meet. These are people that I love to watch, period. I watch every video, period. People know me. I watch your videos, Rail, Stunners. The list goes on. And even T-Rose. T-Rose dropped a banger. Shout out to T-Rose for getting all them subscribed. T-Rose, you had 14K views on that video, if I'm not mistaken. Man, see, I watch everybody, and I'm like, you know what? I want to bring them on so they get a chance to see who I watch, and also get a chance to ask them questions.
You got me available anytime you want. I mean, believe me, I love it. And again, anybody who has questions, you can reach them out to him. You can reach me out. We're definitely here to service you in anything we can. That's 100% guaranteed. We want to thank you guys for the support, honestly. On our way to 10K, man, is thanks to you guys. And again, tell us what you want for the 10K. We want to make it happen for you.
Yes, and if you tell me, I will make sure I get it forwarded to him.
100%.
Because 10K, that's real big, y'all. For yes, on a Q&A for the person who's hitting me Q&A. Yes, I'm grounded to that 1,000. I'm almost there. I already got the watch hours. Once that 1,000 get there, we monetize.
You're gonna be getting there good, because you got great content. I guarantee you're gonna be there very soon, and we're gonna support you to get there. So whatever we can do on our side, let me know, because I'm definitely here to support you. Not 100%, but 1,000%, whatever you need.
Oh man, well, salute. I definitely appreciate that. And yes, somebody else just asked. Yes, Rail will be on here coming up soon. Somebody else just asked. Well, what about Rail? Rail will be on here coming up soon. We're working on time.
Get yourself on the show. They want to see you, brother. You need to real stop playing it. Make some time. In fact, you know what? If you want to, I'll skim it on him. I'll tell him he has to come to my house and help me do something, and then I'll just have him come on the podcast for you. So, Real, you're gonna have a couple of days to reply. If not, I'm gonna have to just get you on here, man.
And I know the person that's hit me up was like, I was waiting for that March 5th. Yes, I know. Oh boy, in March I was supposed to do a live with Real, come by the shop and do it when I got into Dallas. But y'all was so busy doing so much work, and I told people that, and then I even played the footage. I said, look, y'all see Real standing right here. He said, yeah, I'm supposed to come on, I'm coming on. And people were hounding me for weeks. And I know you were one of them that's sitting right there in the Q&A. I know you was hounding me, but you know it's coming. And it's coming fast. Just hold on, it's coming.
Yeah, no, Real's cool people, man. If y'all don't know him, man, y'all gonna get to know him. But he's great people, man. Great people. I've had the privilege of working with him. He's a great guy.
Cover said, make Rail do his lunch break at work. AudioCat. Oh, cause my bad, bro. It's gonna come. I know that. It's the folks that keep bugging me. They was like, yo, when this first come up, don't feel bad. They did that with Stunner too, and Stunner's in here. They bugged me for weeks. On out, it was about 5 or 6 people bug me every day. Like even days I wasn't on. Is Stunner coming on next week? Is Stunner coming on this week? And then when Stunner came on, they was mad. Well, you didn't tell me he was coming on. Well, dude, you should have looked. I advertised it on IG. It was a pop-up, but it's still there. So shout out to you, Stunner.
We're gonna get you on this show, Real. Let's see what we gotta do.
Definitely gonna get you on. And also shout out to Tony Snow. I told him I was gonna shout him out as well. I don't know if he's watching. He's in the background.
Another great dude, man. That guy came to my shop, and you know we meet a lot of people. But when he came to my shop, I cannot explain it to you. And we just ended up getting along. I was talking to him a little early today. It's just the people that God puts it around you, man, and it's just a great thing because it's all working out. And Tony's a great guy too, so that's awesome.
Yeah, he definitely. That's my dude right there. Appreciate you, Jeremy Jones. He said, "I just squat, man. I appreciate you. Salute." That means I'm probably at 7:30 right now. That means we grinding. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But definitely, AudioCat, appreciate you for coming through. If y'all don't know, everything you can find on AudioCat is in the description below. And also for my folks watching the replay game is on below. You can catch it, and also the address to the shop. All that I put was the phone number to the shop because when you click on the link, it takes you right to the phone number. And I don't like putting a lot of people's phone numbers up there, but it'll take you up there. Don't call them playing around. Don't call, say I want to talk and chop it up with you. Don't call, just ask for Rail. Call about business because it is a place of business.
No, I mean, again, you know, like we try to make time for everything, man. So definitely, I mean, you know, there's going to be things we're going to be doing where we just going to, I was telling Real, I want to put a little event together for the community where we can give out some food to the community and just have it like a meet and greet. You know what? People want to meet and greet. Well, come on, let's meet and greet this day. Let's have some free hot dogs, free food, and just have a good thing for the community back to school. We don't know what we're doing, but we're going to put it together. But those moments, definitely, you can always come out and chop it up. That's what we're here for. We hang out with you guys.
Hey, well, if you do that, let me know. Like I said, I'm a hop, skip, and a jump. I'll be there in a minute.
Nah, man, you're welcome. New York, you're welcome here anytime.
And you know what? That was the first thing you told me. That was a year ago when I came by the shop trying to catch Rail. And you was like, man, you welcome anytime to come by. So, okay, man. Appreciate it.
Anytime, man. You know, we're a local shop. We're not too big for nobody. We're definitely just here for you. You know, we our clients, it's you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? In reality, you guys are the success, so we're going to give you guys whatever you guys need. And 10K, y'all, 10K. Tell me what you want because I'm very motivated, very excited. I cannot wait to get a 10K. It's a dream come true, man. A dream come true, and I see it coming closer every day. But, guys, tell me what you want, man. Just tell me what you want because we're definitely going to get it done.
Yeah, well, I think that was about a year ago. It was because it's 2020 now, so I know it was sometime in 2019. I just happened to be there doing some work, and I said, "Well, dang, I'm gonna try to catch Rail while I'm here. I know he's over there," and I came by, and you was already gone. I was like, "Oh well."
Yeah,
I want to say that was a year ago.
Real said it was a year ago. I don't know. I can't. I'm gonna tell you right now. The one thing I laughed on is memory of time. I don't know, but I know it's a while back. I want to say it's a year ago, or almost a year ago, somewhere along in there. And okay, Catfish Joe Tamon subscribe from. Yeah, I bet you did, Catfish. All right. A year ago, he had Tatiana. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He definitely had Tatiana. Now he's on the kitty cat, not real cat.
And the crazy thing when I heard he was getting rid of the car, I tried to go buy it, and it was already gone. I was like, oh man, it's already gone.
That car went to the dealership and got sold the same day, I believe. It was that quick.
Yeah, well, you probably was. You probably was in grind mode. You was doing your thing. So I wasn't mad about it. I just said, okay. I said, all right, I'll just catch you when I come back another time. It was just, I was in the city and I said, well, I already had caught it with Cum Laude, and I told Cum Laude, I'm going to go catch it with Real while I'm here. He said, oh, yeah, go catch it with Real. So I shot across to go catch it with you. You was already gone. But it's all good, though. I caught it with you, period, anyway. He said, a year ago, I had the RT. Man, yeah, time has flown. You've had...
I don't even know how long it's been, man. I actually got to look up how long I've had my channel. When I started my channel, he had Tatiana. So I got to look at my anniversary date, so that'll kind of tell me how long he's had it. But yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute. Well, anyway, AudioCat, definitely salute. Appreciate you coming on. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I don't know how many is in here because the numbers everything's slow right now. But last time I looked, it was like 40-something people in here at one time. Then it went to 60-something. So I don't know how many's in here. But shout out for y'all rocking with me. Shout out for the replay game, catching the replay. And like I said, all AudioCat stuff is in the description. Definitely go check him out. Go ahead and hit him up on YouTube. Subscribe to his IG. And also, I always say this before I end the show, reach out to people I reached out to for a while. Y'all see what's going on. People are leaving here. You may have a beef with somebody. I know I have people hit me up all the time. It's too far gone. This person slept with my wife. This person did this. You know what? At the end of the day, forgive them for you. So it don't just be in your heart to have that hatred toward them. I ain't saying you got to go hang out with them, eat with them. I'm just saying forgive them for you and move on.
Move on. You can't be. This is what I believe, man. I know this is someone else over there, but how do you expect to be forgiven for your mistake when you can't forgive somebody else for theirs? You got to give and take. I'm going to say right now, I guarantee you that everybody has made a mistake and has asked for forgiveness at a point in time. You have to pay it forward. That's the only way you could be forgiven and you forgive somebody else. So move on, guys. That's all about.
Exactly. Dang, bro, it's only been 8 months? I thought it seemed like it's been longer than that. Man, my time is all out of whack. Really all out of whack. I almost forgot what the date was. And also, before everybody go, I will announce, I know y'all seen the drop already. Ladies' night is tomorrow. I have my same ladies that helped me host it. Y'all see them in the building. Miss T Rose and Miss LXX is in the building. And then I have 1, 2, 3 guests coming through. We're going to talk about a few things. We want to get ladies' point of view about cars. We want to see what they say about meetups. And also, yes, Cam, we're going to finish the discussion about why do women go and break windows and stab tires and cut up clothes, because
it's your fault why they do it is all I'm going to say. You did something to make them do it. That's all I'm going to say.
So we're going to talk about what was going through their mind, and the guests already know all about it. Yeah, T Rose laughing, and y'all already know it. T Rose and Miss LXX, they do not do that, but the guests I'm bringing on, they have done that. So we're going to talk about it and find out what was going on between, during that time, so we don't make the mistakes. And shout out to Hemi wife, because she explained why she did what she did to Hemi Life's Gucci outfit. She poured bleach on it. It's like I need to bring her back tomorrow because she definitely spoke about it. And I was like, what? He said, bro, he was still hurt about it. Man, I had spent all this money. I bought this Gucci outfit. Oh, yeah, the Gucci. Man, I only got to wear it 2 times. I went, did this. I went out. He said, I ain't doing no wrong. I was out. He said, when I came back, she was mad. We got all. She just put in the middle floor, put bleach on. He said, man, I almost cried like a baby. Really? He was like, man, I don't know why she did that. I was like, man. I said, maybe I need to bring her back. So I was young then. I was 18. I said, well, she learned from that. She was 18. Catfish says, Pimp co-hosting. Catfish, he might be. I tried hitting him up. And I want him to co-host something else that I'm doing as well. But yeah, I need to hit him, talk to him, try to catch him again. I should have called today, but I was so busy today. Yeah, Miss T Rose said cars are off limit. Yes, cars are off limits. But I know I can read between the lines. See, the cars off limit, but everything else ain't. So we're gonna get to talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna set a conversation for tomorrow. And yes, I'll be the only guy in there talking. So the rest of the guys isn't gonna be in the comments. Y'all gonna have to back me between some stuff because it ain't something I did. I'm just getting point of view from guys because people are already sending questions already about it. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. Until then, I'll check y'all tomorrow. AudioCat, definitely appreciate you. Salute you for coming through.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be good. God bless everybody. Be safe, and see y'all soon.
All right. Check you later. Peace.